Well, good morning, everybody. I got some good rest, feeling much better. Always good to catch up a little bit on your rest if you can. Holy mackerel, I was getting exhausted, very, very exhausted. I logged into No Man's Sky to try to figure out what the heck I was doing, and I remembered now. We're doing tons and tons of nanitites. That's what we were doing last time. So we're going to get that going today. We're going to have an unlimited amount, which is pretty awesome. We're going to set up a whole production for doing that since we have plenty of room in our primary ship. And we're going to use our billions of dollars to good effect. We're going to get that going today. And then later on this afternoon, we're going to play some more New World. We're in part of the preview right now. Very, very fun game. Having lots of fun doing that. I feel that old MMO itch going on. Feel like I need to get in there and play some more of that. So we'll do that later as well. I appreciate everybody being here. I feel like we're just going to dive right into it because, hey, that's what's fun. I love playing some games, so let's do it. Now, you guys will never guess this, but my inventory is full. You'll never guess that I have a full inventory. No, it never happens to me, ever, everybody. I never have a full inventory. Unless it's like more than 3 minutes into any game. Actually, New World actually lasted a while. I actually lasted 2 whole days, 5 whole hours before I was overburdened. So yeah, that's probably the longest I've lasted in any game. Oh, I see a ship's been damaged in there too. We got to work on that too. Okay, I'm having a bit of a storage problem. I went to put some stuff in my storage while I was waiting for my startup there. And it basically said that my storage was full. So you know what? Forget about it. We're gonna sell this extra chromatic metal. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Here's what we'll have: 1 chromatic metal. Oh, this one. This one will be chromatic metal, and that should be enough. That should be enough there. And then this one over here is copper and all of that. Okay. We got to get rid of this activated idiom as well. Man, we got lots of cleaning to do today. We'll start off with that first. Because we have so much stuff. And I know that's a tough problem to have. To be so incredibly rich with resources that you literally can't get any more. That is a tough problem, but I think we'll be able to live with it. Let's see. It's minus 16% here. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm just going to sell it. Same thing with my activated other stuff or copper stuff. Where'd it go? Chromatic metal. Boom. I'm even going to get rid of the chromatic metal that's in my backpack because that's what it's going to do. It's going to take all the stuff out of my cargo area as well. So I'm going to take that out and try to downsize the amount of this that I have right here. And then just take some of this back. There we go. And then we'll put that back into our cargo, so we'll have that in the long run. So we got a downscale in such a way, such a big way today. So let's go ahead and go in here and let's see what we got. We got more chromatic metal. Got tons of copper. Okay, so we'll keep some copper. Now, copper, I don't need to keep too much because I'm constantly producing that all the time. Oxygen, we got carbon. Holy mackerel. So much loots. What do we got over here? We got carbon over here. Okay, we got enough carbon. So we'll leave half a stack and half a stack of carbon and ferrite dust. So we'll go ahead and take some of this carbon out. And we'll go back into this one. And that is going to be more chromatic metal in there. And we'll put those back in there. Okay, we'll fill that with chromatic metal. This over here, we're going to put our carbon in. I mean, how many rows of carbon do we really need? But we'll go ahead and say 2 rows. 2 rows and then a row of oxygen. All right. Now, eventually, you know, this will fill. There's just nothing you can do about it. Now, ferrite dust, I do like to have a lot of ferrite dust. So let's make this whole entire thing ferrite dust. The reason why I like lots of ferrite dust is for plates, for making mines and things like that. And we're going to try to burn up all that ferrite dust today. We got ferrite dust in us? We do. Look at this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This, I got a lot of silver on me. I can see right there. Dehydrant, that's more of a one up here, more silver up here. What do I want to put up there? Probably oxygen and that, and then move this over like that. We got ferrite dust, pure ferrite dust. What else? We could put like dioxide up there. Chlorine. I don't use chlorine all that much. I would say uranium. It's probably what I use the most for my vehicle, other than my base stuff. Oh, tritium is a good one. Hold on. Let's move our tritium over. Now, the reason why I put these in a very specific way is so I can just easily scan them and say, oh, okay, those are the resources that I need in that moment. But a lot of this stuff I don't really need. Like this, I don't need. That can go into my regular exosuit. I do like to keep a whole bunch of stuff down here. Hot ice. No, we don't need that in there. Activated copper, no. Let's see. More storage augmentations. Ion batteries. These are all things that you make stuff with. Good to have a nice stack of those in there. What else? Dehydrant jelly is a good one. That here. I'd say chlorine I need the least right now. Emerald, we definitely need to get more of that. Salt, no. Cadmium, no. This is probably the least amount. Silicon powder you can use for recharging your shaper that shapes the ground out. Oh, phosphorus is the other one. Phosphorus would be something I would use. Those would be like my top ones. So let's put those toward the top. Idiom, pyrite. Yeah, I use a bit of pyrite. Dehydrant jelly, I guess I use that. I use it. Dioxide is for, you can use that instead of oxygen, as well as it will recharge your resistance. And you know what? Let's put all of these together. Hold on. Let's put these together right here. We'll put pyrite there. We'll put idiom there. Which one we do first? I think cadmium we do first, then emerald, then idiom. What else can we put? I would probably put pyrite on this side. And this is like listed in order of importance, and which I'm going to be looking for it, right? Pretty much in this order most of the time when I'm looking for stuff. And salt and chlorine, I don't even need that in there. I'm not really using that right now. So we'll just put that in the storage container for now. And then we'll try to take this stuff and try to optimize it out of our cargo hold. See, that's probably going to drop that actually right into this one, because it's going to drop it into the first slot. See, I hate it that it drops it in the first slot instead of going and looking to see if there's any more of that particular thing. Let's go into cargo here and look for our oxygen. I actually think we don't have that much. Oh, we do. We don't have a good amount. All right, let's go look for oxygen out of here. Like this, and we'll just max that out. There we go. Nice. Same thing with our chromatic metal. We've got that maxed out. What else? Carbon. Yeah, our carbon's close, but let's just give it a little zap. There we go. Looks good. All right, looks good in those. Okay, let's keep rolling on this way. And again, we're going to do ferrite dust. And over here. So this is micromanaged stuff. Good morning, Mr. Zero Cool. Thanks for coming in, hanging out in the stream. Now, I appreciate everybody going out there and doing those retweets. Appreciate getting those going. The more retweets we get, of course, the more Kiz Caps I give to you guys. There's the link right there. Follow that second link. Go over there, hit the like button, hit the retweet. It's free. Great way to support the stream for free. If you can't afford to sub or any of that stuff or donate or any of that, I greatly appreciate all that free support as well, as anybody should. Well, that's my take on it anyway. All right, what else can we put away here? We've got some chlorine and whatnot we're going to put away. This copper we're going to get rid of, or move down the line at least. So we got plenty of ferrite dust there. Let's go see what we got in the next one. Over here. Oh boy.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, so this is like my other stuff here.
No free slots in suit inventory.
So wiring looms. All right, wait, let's get those onto us, and then we'll look at our cargo slot to put those. Yeah, right there. Very nice. Okay, and then little wiring looms here into the cargo slot. All right, nice. Okay, so we got a little bit of those, but we have a ton of those left. I'm going to say this is what's known as miscellaneous resources for a good reason. There we go. So you can stack it up to 60 in here, so it's much higher than you can normally in your other inventory. I feel like we're going to get rid of all this carbon for sure. Sodium, we could probably stack that a little bit. All right. And sodium might be a good one to put back here with our ferrite dust. Okay, there we go. I don't really like the interface of the storage containers. I wish this was like this, but when you're in your inventory, so you can access your cargo slot too. So you can just put it in your cargo slot. I don't know why I can't just hit X and then that pops up to the side, and then I can put it over there. Like what I can hit X right here to quick transfer that way, or I can hit X like this to click this and go through this. This interface should be right there, and it should be larger. It shouldn't be just two of these, which is not a great way of doing that. Not a great way of doing it, I don't think, anyway. Let's see, more rare stuff there. So what else do we got in here? We got, yeah, more activated jelly. Let's take that jelly and put that in our cargo if we're able to. No, we're already maxed. We actually have 2 of those in there. We also got pearls in there, too. I must have just got that out. All right. What do we want to put in here?
Now free slots in suit inventory.
I guess we'll put some of this other. Oh, why did it go back right there?
Now free slots in suit inventory.
Why didn't it go right there? Why did it go there? Okay, whatever. Hypnotic eye. All right, let's take that back out. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to get that to go up to the top. That's why, because there was already one in there and it stacked to the one that was in there. I see what you're doing now. All right, activated cadmium, activated copper. Let's save a little bit of that. Hot ice. Let's put these crystals in there. More crystals there. Keep 1 stack of all of that. Rare metal. There we go. Oh, activated. Let me take this hot ice out. Activated emerald. There we go. I have not built anything with that in forever. Let's put our chlorine and our salt in there. Hexaberry. Star bulbs are later. These are all materials. How are we doing on our microprocessors? We're full on those. Let's put our stuff over here. Okay, so let's put these extras over here. Now, I probably could just rebuy all of this stuff, by the way, or just, you know, find a better use for it than that, but still, we'll put it there for now. Oh my goodness. Okay, more stuff in here. Okay, and again, we got, what do we got? We got batteries. This needs to come out of here. Okay, so cargo slots. We have more carbon in here. Put that back in my exosuit. And we have dehydrogen jelly. So, see, when I was pulling that stuff out, that ended up right there. So, let's go ahead and try to use up some of this stuff. There ain't no reason for me to keep it. Keep it going. Let's put this down here. Storage augmentation. Stored data. Nanotubes. So much loot. So much loot. Ion batteries, got enough of those? I've literally got 1 of them in there. Okay, well, let's just stack it to max then. Let's go. Bam. Oh, wait, that's only half of max. You could actually put 100 of them in there. Okay, yes, plenty of batteries. See, that's what's so great about the cargo slot, is that it stacks very, very high. especially here in the normal mode. I'm playing in the normal mode, which allows me to stack it much higher up. All right, and pearls we'll go ahead and put back in this in one, which is kind of my equipment slash miscellaneous stuff right there. You know, I'll probably put pearls over here. Hold on a second, everybody. All right. Let's see. Okay, pearls. I just keep one stack of the stuff, by the way, everybody. I don't keep too much stuff. Extra dehydrant jelly, we'll put that in there. Oxygen, we decided we were going to put that back this way. We're going to put it there, or were we going to put it in this one? Or in this one. Okay, so extra oxygen in there. Now, I wish this was easier to micromanage, but you got to kind of walk to all the stuff to make it work. And we got a bunch of extra stuff. Let's just go sell this extra stuff. Because we need to kind of lean, clean machine here so we can micromanage this stuff better. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and sell our, not chromatic metal, our copper. We'll have to get more of that. We'll sell all of our carbon. Get rid of that. What else did we want to get rid of? Let me go look in my inventory. Ion batteries. Let's get rid of these batteries. I bought way too many of those. See, at one point I just started buying a bunch of stuff. And that's how it goes. So I want to do 88 of these. Here's a little trick. You actually go over and then it flips over to 0. There we go. I love how that accelerates over time. Okay, so we're going to get rid of 88 of those. Ah! Darn it. I hit the button and made it. I hit the button and made it go to the next thing down. I hit S and W. This is such an awkward interface, but hey, you know, I do what I can. I do what I can. This is very console-esque interface, so it's awkward when you're on the PC, but you know, you live with it. You do the best you can do. All right, there we go. All right, now we're getting cleared out. We got more ferrite dust and stuff on us. We need to re-put our stuff back in, though, because we just got rid of our carbon, and we just got rid of whatever that other thing was. So we got to make sure we put that back in. So let's grab some carbon. Carbon, all right. And I can't remember the other thing I just sold. I can't remember. That's as long as my attention span goes. Organization time? Yeah, my storage was full. Nothing else I could do. I had to take the time to organize it here. Just absolutely maxed out. Salvage, frigate salvage module. That I don't need to keep on me because I'm not going to use it on my frigate right now until I find myself an S-class. We were just on a spending spree last time, buying everything and anything, and then I bought way too much, and now I've got way too much stuff here in my inventory. I can't drop anything in there. This is all equipment. I guess I could just make this look nicer. It's just really not do me any good in... There's another storage augmentation. I could have used that on my ship. It just dawned on me. Scaling meat. That could come out of there. Defense chip. I don't think I've ever used one of those ever. Planetary charts. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and put all of our rep stuff in here too. That's looking good. Aronium. Let's put that back over here. So before we get started on a whole bunch of other stuff, which is working on our nanitites. We need to organize our stuff because, again, once it gets full, there's this. It's just really painful to do any of that. So we got our frigate module and our storage module, which we could have used for our ship, but I just went and spent basically $1 billion upgrading my ship and buying new stuff and all of that last time. That was a lot of fun. Oh my God, more copper, more oxygen in here, more tritium. Oh boy, more of this stuff. Holy moly, and the moly and the holy. So much loot. There's some platinum in there too. All right, we gotta really do some work here. Okay, I wasn't expecting to work on my storage container today, but we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, I felt like, you know what we'll do is we'll go ahead and push. We'll push the elements over here. All this other stuff over here. That's what we'll do. We'll push uranium back in here. Cobalt mirror is actually a building stuff. Put lithium in there. Cadmium, we could probably put that in our cargo. We probably have some of that in there. Yeah, there we go. Better stacked in our cargo slot. This is something we just want to sell. We got a bunch of stuff we need to sell. Living slime. All right, we'll put that in there. Unstable plasma. We're probably just going to get rid of some of this stuff. And this is a rep item as well. Okay. And we got some more oxygen for over here. So again, occasionally you have to do this. You have to do this all that often, I find. But occasionally you need to go in and get that going on. All right, oxygen. I think we already maxed our oxygen. We did. What do I got? More microprocessors on me now in my cargo slots. Let's get that out of there. Back into the exosuit. Anything else in there? No. We've got 3 slots empty. We got to remember that. 3 slots empty for that. So let's go ahead and grab a bit of the resources out of here. And we'll just make this equipment. Take this out of here. Okay, and this is going to be my microprocessors. So we'll stack those in there. I use a lot of those. Take that out. Take this in there, put that in there, take that out, put this here, put that there. Well, you got to swap stuff in and out. You can't just grab it and move it. Again, very awkward, but you can't just do that. But, you know, you do what you can. And then we'll put all of our activateds in here. We'll take our hot ice out. Let's put our activateds in here. So activated copper, activated cadmium, activated emerald. We'll go ahead and put our salt in there. What else? Can we put our pungium all in our cargo slot? Let's see. Ooh, that's already maxed out. Okay, that's maxed out. So that's a good one to put in there. So pungium in there. Let's put our planetary chart in there. And wiring looms. All right, that's shaping up. That's looking better. Okay, I like that a lot. Okay, then on to the next one. We'll go ahead and put all this other random loots. And like scaly meat, all of this weird stuff. Superconductors, no. Chlorine, this. Keep our platinum. Take our platinum here and move it into our cargo slots. Ah, we got those pearls in there again. Get out of there. Whoa. Get out of there, pearls. Dog just jumped out. Just jumped down. He's sitting up in a chair. Jumped down. Scared the heck out of me. Puppy dog. Sparkle dog getting all crazy. Alright. And we're going to be using up all the silver, so it's going to be freeing that up. Alright, so pearls. Oh, that one's full. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright. Okay, this one's better. Okay, cool. We'll put this one in here. You know what? Let's just put those back in there. Screw it. Put that in there. This in there. Oh, this is a rep item, too. And those are the actual buds, so I could plant those if I wanted to. I got some room in there. Oh, I do have some room in there. Put them here. Yeah, let's put them here. Let's put those in there. Those will be easier to find in there. What else we got? Okay, now we're looking good. See, we're starting to empty up some space here. And that's going to help us a bunch. Oh, I was going to put my platinum in my high capacity inventory. Let's put our silver in there. Let me get rid of this copper. More carbon and oxygen. It's like a little house cleaning, everybody. Got to do a little house cleaning before we can get into it, and that's just the way it goes. Let's see. Over here, we've got oxygen. Let's put that in there. We'll just put a little bit more of this oxygen over here. That's what we'll do. Okay, oxygen over there. We don't need to keep this copper. We got lots of that. You know what? Let's just throw that chlorine in there. We're going to get rid of all this other stuff. All right, let's get rid of this other stuff. Back and forth we go. You have a lot of redundant crap in there. Definitely makes it hard to manage. Oh, yeah, I got... See, and the thing is that I'm producing so much resources that I gotta get rid of it. And see, I'm the type of person that's like, I'll deal with it later, I'll deal with it later, I'll deal with it later. It's later, everybody. It's later. It's time to get rid of all this excess stuff that we didn't want to deal with earlier because we were busy playing the game and trying to do other stuff. And we're like, okay, we'll throw it in the storage, we'll throw it in the storage, we'll throw it in the storage. So eventually, the bill comes due. And the bill came due today when I logged in and I was trying to put stuff in my storage. It said storage full. Now, when it says your storage is full, you got too much crap. You got to get rid of some of this stuff. I mean, I'm getting rid of stacks and stacks of stuff here, too. Let's see. What else did we want to sell? I already forgot. All this extra copper we can get rid of. A little bit more of that. Let's just get rid of it. Because I'm collecting 56,000 copper every single time I log in. So I'm not hurting for copper. I'm not hurting for any of that stuff. I'm literally getting just crazy tons of resources. And wait till you see me make basically a $500 million in a minute here. That's right. I'm going to make a $500 million. Eventually, I'm working it up to I make $1 billion every time I log in. And it's totally possible. It just takes time and effort. It's pretty sweet. And I don't have to do anything. I just set it up, go offline, get out of the game, come back next time in about a day or so. Bam, $1 billion in my pocket every single time. Which is crazy. Let's see. We got to put some more copper back in our cargo slots. Because when I sell everything, it actually sells it out of my cargo slot as well. All right. Let's put that cargo in there. We got a little bit of everything in there. Very nicely. What else do we want to get rid of? Tritium. We could put that probably in our cargo slot. That is correct. Look at this good looking inventory now. Look at that. From full. Not only, by the way, not only was my cargo full, but my inventory was full as well. Now, also my starship, I bet you I got a bunch of stuff, and I do. So that stuff needs to be dealt with. Let's just go ahead and put all that onto our exosuit to be dealt with. Let's put that high capacity. And anomaly, those we're going to keep right down here. We're just going to put those down at the bottom. These are real fun. These are the new stuff where you can go and do derelict freighters and all of that fun stuff. And see, this is real easy. You put it in your high capacity slot if you can. And we saw a little bit of that. There we go. All right, very nice. Now, you know what? I probably have some stuff in my freighter, too. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Are we in for it? See, this is what happens. You let this go too long, everybody. You let it go too long. And before you know it, you got like 18 bazillion things in your inventory. This is what happens when you let stuff go. I agree, kid. You should be able to grab it. Yeah, I think it should come up and be the interface. It should be way easier so you can work with your cargo slot as well, much easier. But I'm sure they'll add it eventually or whatnot or never. One or the other. Let's get rid of this stuff. Don't need to keep that right now. We got a whole bunch of stuff up here that we can convert and work with and whatnot. But I'm just kind of putting it away for now. And then, you know, if I decide later, okay, this has got to go, then it will go. All right, there we go. Cleaned out our ship as well. By the way, you might notice that this is a fighter, by the way. Completely unlocked. That's right. Even the technology slots all unlocked. nicely. Very nice. Unlocked all of that. Cost about $1 billion to do that on an S-class fighter. And I don't rush. I take my time when I'm working with stuff. So I don't go and say, oh, I have the S-class of everything, and I have all the exotics, and I have all this stuff. I play very casually. So if you're like, hey, Kismet, why don't you have everything? Why haven't you finished the storyline? Well, I've played through multiple times, by the way. I've played through multiple times. It's not my first time playing through the game and so on. I do have a tendency to restart because I go, I bet I could do that better next time. And then I do. And then I do it better next time. All right, this can go high capacity slot. That tritium already went high capacity slot. What do we got in here? We've got more of all of this stuff. I could have sworn we saw that living slime over here. And again, I would like it if when you put it in there, it actually checked all of the inventory, right? All the storage boxes. And then it said, oh, well, storage box number 4 has living slime. Let me put it in there versus putting it in the first available slot. That's what it typically does. And that's what makes it rough, right? That it puts it in the first available slot. And then you got living slime in box number 1, number 5, and number 7, right? So you got it all spread out all over the place. And that makes it harder to micromanage the storage. So I feel like that definitely needs to be worked on, but that's a long-term thing. And this can go over here. By the way, you can name your storage containers now. Like you can go in and go like this and call those rep items and random resources like that. So you can read and name it. Then when you're actually looking at it on your freighter, you can actually do it with your freighter, which is pretty cool. That does not fit in there. All right, well then we'll take this out. Put that rep in. There we go. And I got so much rep items. I have so much stuff that I could do. But we're really going to be working mainly on endless nanitites today. That's going to be our primary thing after we get past all of this stuff. The ability to actually get the stuff out of our inventory. Because we're going to need an empty inventory here. Because we're going to go make a $500 million or more here in just a moment. Let's put that away. Unstable plasma. We could use that to make our thing, right? To make our next level warp cells. I don't think we've unlocked those. We unlocked our next level warp cells? I don't think so. No. Let's just ditch it. Let's save it. I go back and forth whether I should ditch that stuff or I can always get it again. Here's the thing: you start with nothing. And so if you start with nothing and then you have all of a sudden you lose all your stuff, guess what? You didn't really lose that much because you can always just collect it again. And here's a whole bunch more of this stuff, including silver, which we need to get out of there. This can actually get rid of this. Yeah, that's organic catalyst and nitrogen salt. Eventually we'll need some of that. Not all of it, though. All right, that's okay. We'll leave that one. What do we got over here? This is my plants, right? Yeah, this is my plants. All right, that's why I was holding on to those star bulbs. Put those in there. We got storm crystals. There's some more of those buds in there, too. And microprocessors. Oh, boy. And more pearls. That's fine. We'll leave that. And this was rep items. Oh, boy. More copper in there. Okay, get out of there, copper. We got gold in there. Dioxide we could take out. Launch fuel. We either need to use it or get rid of it. That's what we're going to do. Ferrite. Oh, my God. Look at how much silver in there. Uranium. Rusted metal. I don't need to keep that. We got ionized cobalt and dirty bronze. Dirty bronze. Holy moly. We got a lot of dirty bronze. All right. Well, we'll put that back in there. Now, what would I keep in there? I'd keep none of this in there. I'd keep none of that in there because I got so much of it. All right, do we got an extra slot over here? No, we don't, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pull out. What would I pull out of there? What do I not need right now? Storage augmentation, probably. Don't need that one. We'll start trying to use that stuff up because I went on a buying spree where I started buying $1 billion worth of stuff. And then I bought all this random stuff, and then it fills up my inventory, and I'm like, now I got a full inventory. Not good. So now what we're trying to do is consolidate a lot of this stuff together. And I think it was in this. This was just random stuff. Oh, it's the one before that one. This one here is our miscellaneous resources, which really should be equipment now. There we go. See, now that's stacked with the right one. Vortex cubes. You know what? I'm just going to put them in there. And all the rest of this stuff can go into my high capacity thing here. That's because I've got an empty slot now, I bet. No, it's because I do have stuff in there. Okay, so what I do is, see, I max it out. I max out everything, and then when I go to put it in there, I can just hit X, and it will tell me whether I can put that specific resource in there. How much of that resource can I put in there to max out that stack? Which is why I do that, why I optimize it for that. See, and then I can just, if I have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, I can try to put it in there and just try to max it out nicely right there. And that says 0 and no rusted metal. Okay, great. That's awesome. And then excess resources we were putting in, not that one, I think it's the next one. Nope. Nopey nope. Like this one, resource overflow. Okay, right here. All right, we'll just put all that stuff in there. We're not going to put the copper in. We're not going to put the silver. We're going to use that. Did I have too much launcher fuel to put that in there? Apparently, I only put the first round in. All right, there we go. Put the whole round in. There we go. And that's it. I think we're good. All the rest of the stuff we can get rid of or use. Like copper, we can get rid of that. And I've probably crashed the market on the copper, so I'm going to get rid of that. How are you sitting for trade goods, fusion igniters, status pods? Nope, there's another row of tech slots for you to get. Well, yeah, on my ship, but I mean, I unlocked it is what I'm saying for a starship. I unlocked a lot of that stuff. I might go get those today, by the way. But I unlocked the general cargo of it. It cost me about $1 billion. But we'll go make another $500 million right here in a minute. We got to clear all of our inventory, get rid of all this stuff first. All right, get rid of some more copper. And again, if you notice, I just sell the whole thing, and it sells it out of my cargo slot too. And then I have to go back and grab it. I don't really have to go back. I got 50,000 of it just sitting and waiting for me right now. We've got to do our vehicles. We got so much to do. That's what I love about this game. There's so much to do every time you log in. There's so much massive amount of things that you could go and you could do. All right, there we go. And I like to keep a little bit of copper on me, even though I do have a ton of other resources on me as well. Copper should be way up higher in the list, though. I would put it probably right there. Okay, there we go. And that's pretty much what I'll do. Of course, I'll take the silver out here and then substitute some other resources in there. Or double up on some resources. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on our silver and gold today. And our silver and gold makes platinum, and platinum makes nanitites. Now, it's not the most efficient way of doing it and all of that, but it is the easiest way, at least the way I've found. Oh, God, more carbon. More carbon and more oxygen. All right, that's enough of that carbon conversion. So what we're going to do is take a full stack of silver, and then whatever gold we have. And that's hard to find because we have to flip through all this stuff every time, and I have a tendency to miss it. There we go. And that's going to make platinum. So we'll let that go. It's going to take about 4 minutes to make about 1,100. And that will run for a while. Now, we've pretty much cleared our inventory. We've got a little bit of silver out of there. So we can go ahead and say, okay, take this silver, fill that up, take this silver. Okay, we're got that. How about oxygen? No, we're full on that. Carbon, full on that as well. Now what I'm going to start doing is just doing this. Dropping it in the storage container. Like this. And it's going to randomly choose where that goes. Now, this is rusted metal. Rusted metal is one of my favorite things in the game. You're like, Kismet, I just throw that away. Oh, you've been throwing that away. You've been screwing yourself over. Because that becomes ferrite dust at a ratio of 2 to 1. That's right. Rusted metal becomes ferrite dust. Ferrite dust becomes plates. Plates become salvageable items. Plates become storage items that allow you to get billions of dollars worth of dollar bills. And we're going to go get it right now. Let's go, everybody. Come on, let's go get a $500 million. Let's do it. It was doing it while I was offline. I wasn't even online and it did it right here. I got my activated idiom farm going. Let's go. Yes, you can scrap ships, great for nanotite, but you know what I like doing? I like it doing the work for me instead of me doing the work. That's how I like to play. That's how I like to play. Now, again, it's not my first time playing through. I have played through many, many times and had lots of fun doing so. I'm currently back in the normal mode. I've played through in the survival mode. Very fun, though kind of tedious when it comes to converting resources. But very, very fun to give it a shot. Play through, especially if you want to do those achievements and whatnot. Feel free to go ahead. But I came back to normal mode to do some mega building. I can't really do mega building there without it being so incredibly tedious in the survival mode. Unless you're playing with a group, I guess. I guess we could do it as a group. But still pretty tedious in there. All right, so here's my base here, and we are over here. And every time I come in here, there's also some sort of storm. Now, you might notice that I've got a few storages up there. I'm going to go to this storage right here. I have it there specifically so I can go ahead and access it. And there is 447,000, that's almost 500,000 activated idiom right there. I'm going to click on it. Guess what? I can't even put it all in my inventory. It is too much loot. But that's okay. We'll put the rest of it in our starship for now. Then we go ahead and take that activated idiom and we can go ahead and sell it. Now, if you go ahead and sell it in a multiplayer game, now know that I am in a single player game, but if you sell it in a multiplayer game, you are going to crash the system and it's probably going to piss everybody off. So I suggest not to do that too often in multiplayer. But then again, if it's your system and you're the one who discovered it, hey, you do what you want to do. It's your game. But right here, you can see I've got that, but it's only worth about 80 million right now. And the reason why it's only worth 80 million is because it's reduced by 80% in this particular system. But I can go to other systems and sell it there. Now, you're going to notice that all of my stations are actually named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. I feel like that's a much easier way for me to progress and remember what the heck I was just at. Like I'd say, okay, did I already check 2? I've already checked 2, and then I'm going to go 3, 4, 5, etc. Very, very fun. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty fun. You finally got money from farm. You finally got a money farm going. Whoop, whoop. Well, there you go. Yeah, you're going to be overburdened with loot there, Pimp of the Dead. Just like me. I filled up my entire inventory with activated idiom. Isn't that awesome? I love seeing that every time. And so we're going to go over here. And eventually I'm going to have that set up where I log in and I have $1 billion. But the thing is, I can't even carry anymore. So there's not really any use for me to do it because I have to sell it all at the same time. To get the benefit. Like right here, this is 359 million. Right now I've got almost $1 billion, 937 million right now on me. I had 2.7 billion and I spent just like it was nothing, 1.7 billion the other day. That's how it goes. So bam, we just made almost 400 million just by logging in. Guess what? I can just leave, come back in 16 hours. 400 million again, 400 million again. And that's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon or the Space Tycoon in this case, because I win economically every single time. I go in and I crush it. It's like, what's the game mechanics that are going to make me tons of cash so I can go buy whatever I want? And right now I have 1.2 or 1.3 billion dollars, so I can go buy anything, really. I can go buy a bunch of stuff. So some of the other stuff that we're going to do today is we're going to go and upgrade stuff. Now, if you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I have sleep apnea and vertigo. I am partially disabled, so sometimes I say loopy stuff, and sometimes my brain doesn't fire on all cylinders, which is most of the time. So if I say the wrong thing, and you just put it in your own stuff. You know what I mean. Enter the blanks here. So we're going to go in here. We're going to do some more ship improvements. Let's go to it. Right over here. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade our ship. All right, we're going to say purchase storage for $180 million. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, nice. Purchase storage, 180 million, 200 million, 220 million, 250 million, 300 million. Each time, by the way, 300 million. Oh, we actually got down in money today. We actually got down to 146 million today. Look at that. We got 2 more to go. So that's another 300 million. Guess what? That's just every time I log in, bro. That's every time I log in, I get another tech slot. So there you go. So there we go. Almost done with our tech slots there. But we did finish our storage the other day, and now we're down to 146 million. If you got to just get by on that, then that's what we'll do. I'm not really going to be buying anything else today. We're going to be working very heavy on our other stuff. Where am I going to my ship? I don't need to go to my ship. I go over this way. Oh, by the way, now that we did our ship, we get all this other stuff back out of here. Let's do that first before we forget. That's the whole point of upgrading that, is so you can get that out of your cargo slots, and you get your hyperdrive nicely put away in there. Now make sure these are all together so that they're linked. Very nice. And they got the blue circle around them. Let's even put our pulse engine back in there. Very nice. There we go. We still got to work on our weapons and upgrades and all of that stuff. Again, we'll get around to it. We're not in any rush. I feel like people are always in a rush. Kismet, oh, look at me. Look at me. I got everything. And I got more money than you. And I got the best ships. And I got this. I got that. When you do that, it really comes off terrible to other people, by the way. When you're constantly like bragging about what you have and how better you are than other people, you look like an a-hole. So probably not a good idea to do that. But then again, it's your life. They're your life choices. You want to look like an a-hole, go for it. That's what I say. Hey, it's your life. You make your choices. I shall make mine. There we go. There we go. And oh yeah, that's right. My storage augmentation. I forgot, but that's okay. I'm going to be doing all the ships to S class anyway. So if I missed it, I missed it. But you know what? Actually, a good time to use it right now. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go back to my primary base. Let's go back there. Let's see. Let's go back to my trade base, Tycoon HQ. The thing is, if I use it now, it's going to get its biggest benefit because it's worth 300 million right now. So it saves me $300 million. That's pretty sweet, because saving money is making money, everybody. That's what I think, and it works very well in life as well. Now, again, my name is Kismet. I am a partner streamer here on Twitch. That's right. I'm a 50-year-old man who's disabled and partnered here on Twitch. I know that's not an easy thing to do. That is some serious long-time work right there to make that happen. Of course, the outpouring of love of all of you hanging out on my channel, no matter what game I am playing. In fact, let me give you some extra kiss caps, because you know what? I got awesome sponsors right down below the stream, including Bethesda themselves. Bethesda gear, people like Elgato and Blue Yeti and all of that. And they send me stuff. You know what I do? I just send it to you guys. That's right. I give it to you guys away here in the stream. I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm good. I just send it to you guys. I give away tons and tons of loot. I literally gave away almost $10,000 worth of loot last year of the stuff that was sent to me or donated to the stream, because that's what I like to do, create little moments of joy for people. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, hit that follow button, hang out in the stream. We're gonna have a good time today. All right, so here we are back at my primary base, and we can go ahead and access our storage, and then we're also going to access some other stuff. We also got some activated idiom left here. I feel like I just want to go ahead and sell that so it's not taking up too much of my inventory space. So I feel like I don't really need to add any more. I can do multiple rounds and go to multiple systems and sell it multiple times. But it just takes more of my time. I like to do it once per login, because I'm not sitting here trying to grind endless money, because I could if I wanted to, and I'd create another activated idiom farm and do that. I can expand the current activated idiom. But really my goal is to kind of build up $1 billion over time, just because it's like an achievement that I've set. Nothing, no other reason other than that. All right, salvage, that's for the salvage frigate. Storage augmentation. All right, let's go ahead and use that. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Now again, look, these slots are worth 300 million. So I'm about to save me some serious dollar bills. All right, let's go ahead and use this. Let's see. Can be used at the Starship Outfitter. Okay, we got to go back to the Outfitter. We got to go back to the Outfitter. Let's go to 3 so we can. Maybe I don't think there is. Is there a system for 3? Yeah. We're going to go to 3 so we can also sell our activated idiom as well at the same time. So there we go. Yeah, well, mine is brand new. This is I don't know how many hours I have in this. Maybe 40, maybe 50 hours into this playthrough. That's it. because I delete all my playthroughs. I don't keep playing through and just like, hey, look at me, look how awesome I am. I don't subscribe to that kind of thing. I don't feel like flexing on people all the time and telling them how awesome you are all the time is a smart choice in any way. I just play because I enjoy playing. That's the most important thing to me. All right. Oh, we got to go to our ship. Hold on. We'll switch to our ship. Activated idiom. There we go. I'm only minus 11%. That's fine. Boom. There we go. There's another 30 million right there. Okay, so we got to go back to our ship augmenter, which is on the other side, of course. Run for it, bro. And the reason why I start over again is to try out new game mechanics and things like that. When they add new stuff to the game, I usually go, oh, okay, they've revamped the storyline. They've redone how the story did, which they did. They revamped how you play through the main storyline. So I'm like, oh, okay, boom, delete all my previous stuff. I don't even think about it. I don't go, oh, no, all that precious virtual pixels that I got before, I don't want to lose that. Nah, I'm just like, boom, okay, new playthrough, delete all the previous ones. Okay, we're good. That's just the way I am. All right, upgrade ship. All right, let's do it. All right, apply augmentation. All right, I like the idea here. Look at this. That's 300 million that I just saved and another 300 million right there. That's really probably 320 million, but there we go. So I just saved $600 million by using those storage augmentations. So sweet, sweet. That's pretty sweet stuff. Okay, now we've maxed it out. There we go. Now that is a maxed S class. Very nice. We got so much to do though. And again, I like to leave myself stuff to do because you've got to add all of your other S modules and all of that other stuff, which is why we're working on Nanites right now. We're working on kind of an infinite amount of Nanites. And we can do it a lot of different ways. And again, there's no right or wrong way to play the game. There is more efficient ways to play the game, more efficient ways of doing things. I find the industrial mining to be the most efficient way for me because that's my style of play. I don't like to sit there and you know spend 50 hours doing something I could just do while it's offline. That's how I like to do. I'm that kind of person. I'm the like set it and forget it kind of person. That's my favorite. My favorite way of doing it. All right, let's go ahead and find our gold farm, which is most likely gonna not have a proper name like this one. And you're like, well, Kismet, why does it not have a proper name? Well, it doesn't usually give it a proper name the first time that you do it. It's like a weird thing that happens even though I upload it and then I leave. And then when I come back, then it usually gives it the proper name. It's like when I leave and I come back to that particular place. So I'm going to guess that this is it. And let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of permadeath myself. I feel it's just too, especially when you're playing something like Outer Worlds and your companions die. I don't care if I die, oh well. But I'm not a fan of permadeath. It's just not my jam. But if it's your jam, hey, more power to you. Go play what you like to play. That's what I say. All right, we're here. This is just a trade platform. There's some trade platform we got. What were we doing in this trade platform? I bet you it was a blue system. Let's go see the base computer. Did we give it a name? Yeah, Paradise 2 Trade Base. See, it actually has a name, and I uploaded it, but it didn't give it the name. I'll upload it again so that when I'm using my teleporter, we'll have it. Hey, what do we got out here? C class, A class. I love trade platforms, by the way, because you have a higher chance of finding like an S class or a better class ship, especially early game. That's why you'll see a lot of my bases are at the trade settlements. These are also called large settlements, by the way. And actually, if you have an environment that you need to get out of the toxic environment, you can just come right in here. It's like a invisible force field. You can RP in your own reasons why you don't get radiated in there. But look at this. This is actually a paradise planet. Look at this thing. There's that storm. There's always some sort of storm, even though it's a paradise planet. I have actually found a paradise planet before that had 0 storms. Never stormed. I didn't even bother enclosing the base. I just left the base open. It was really fun. I found it in the very first system. Not the first planet, but the very first system in one of my playthroughs. Went to the paradise planet, built myself a base. It never rained, never stormed, Nothing. I could just run around the planet and collect an endless amount of loot without ever having to worry about anything other than my oxygen, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And you can also see that I've unlocked all my other stuff too. I've unlocked my cargo slots and technology slots and general slots. I've unlocked all of that as well through various different means, either upgrading it on the space station, the space anomaly, or doing drop pods. So you see I've got all of that upgraded as well. So yeah, rocking it big time. Let's see. And we don't need this. Let's put this back into our storage container. And this I like to keep on my ship. There we go. What else will we do? We're doing that, and then, we're trying to find our gold farm that we were setting up before. Here's our silver. We've got our Storm Crystal base. We've got our Uri trade base. We've got our other Tycoon Paradise planet. We got our Star Brams there. Let's see what else. Dollar bills. That's a good one in the very beginning. That's where you get $1 million at the very beginning of the game. $1 million bills in your pocket. An S salt node and an S power node next to each other. Why did I do that? Because it's a great way to make easy money early on. Rusted metal, so we can go ahead and do ferrite dust, so we can make our bases, and so we can make stuff, a lot of stuff from our rusted metal. Activated idiom, which you saw, makes me tons and tons of cash. Toxic trade base, that's something else. And this one right here, and these two are a good potential source of where that gold farm is. Let's go find this one. Because right now what we need is we need gold. We have tons of silver. Silver we're not hurting for. But we need to get more gold. And then we're going to set up a whole assembly line of producing platinum. And then from that platinum we'll produce our nanitites. And then we'll have an endless source of nanitites that can be expanded and expanded and expanded to such a point that when I log in, I can just make thousands of nanotite without having to do anything, just like with my activated idiom. And again, I like that. That's my favorite style of play, is where it's doing all the work. Look at this beautiful planet. Isn't it awesome? Beautiful stuff in this game. You got to give them some love for how amazing this thing. Oh, this is it. This is my gold one here. All right, we got to fly down, though, and see why our thing is not working. It's extracting. Gold farm. All right, let's upload it again. Put it in there again. That's kind of wonky the way the naming works, but I do what I can do. Usually the best thing to do is to name it, upload it, leave, teleport back, and then it usually takes the name. But I upload it again just in case. Okay, so now in the future, all we need to do is come out of here, do exactly what we're doing with our activated idiom, go right here, and guess what? There's 50,000 gold. I'm going to go ahead and put that on to me. And guess what? In another 11 hours, there'll be another 50,000 gold there as well. Now, I could go off. I could turn the computer off. I could turn the game off, computer off, go 3 states over. And guess what? In 11 hours, I come back, 50,000 gold in my pocket. I can make it 100,000. I can make it 500,000 like we did in activated idiom. If I wanted to, it's up to me what I want to do, right? That's the most important thing, is to figure out what you want to do. Now, there's also another one right here that I didn't name, so I'm going to go ahead, or I might have named it, just didn't get the name. Let's go check out what that one is as well. Then we're going to start farming massive tons of nanotites. Massive amount. There we go. It's good when you don't want to get attached to a character. Well, there you go. Again, I'm not a fan of permadeath. It's just too heartbreaking. When my companions die. I don't care if I die, no big deal. I die all the time. It's part of the fun. If you're not dying in a game, then you're not pushing yourself enough. You're not pushing yourself to the limit of your abilities in that game. I feel like you should die every now and again. Not on purpose. Well, maybe on purpose. It's your game. You do whatever you want. But you should die every now and again, because that's how you know you're on that edge. If you're not on that edge, then you're not really pushing yourself. Oh, look, we lost power. We lost power over here. What's up with this? What's up with this base? Huh. What's this base all about? Oh, this is emerald and gold is what I came to this planet for. Oh, we're that's right. We were extracting some emerald down here. Aha. Aha. Well, we extracted 250. That's so much emerald. It's amazing. We need to work on that too. We need to get an actual emerald extractor going on. You know what? I'm not digging this base. This base got to go. I'm not digging it. All this got to go bye-bye. Oh, I got to get my starship out of there. Starship, get over there. That's the easy way to get rid of your base, by the way. Just take out the outside part, and then all the stuff is floating. You're just like, hold down control. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And then, oh, not that. That's my base computer. I got to go over here to do that. All right, bye-bye base. Delete base. Now, the reason why we're taking that base out is I remembered last time we actually came to this base and whatnot, and we made another base way off in the distance. See? That other base we were at, the gold base, is over there. It's going to take 1 hour to get there. So hold on, everybody. We're just going to go ahead and start flying for an hour. No, we're not. No, we're not, everybody. We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and very quickly just pop back over to that base right there. So we go up into the atmosphere like it is. Quick and easy. And also go first person. Pretty fun. And then we go ahead and we turn around and look for our base. Hold down the space bar. Whoosh! And we're there in a lot less time. Coming in for landing. Look out. Out of the way. Blammy, blammy, blam. There we go. Running right into that. There we go. So, yeah, I remember us coming over here and doing this gold one last time. Up we go. Okay, see? And then there's our gold base, and we go ahead and use it for teleporting. Let's go. Let's go ahead and head back to our Tycoon HQ. So, there we go. So, we got those all squared away. From last time, we were out there creating gold nodes and all of that. And so that makes it easy. Now, also back at my main base, even though you saw me throw away a bunch of copper today, like 50,000, 60,000 copper, I sold it to the vendor. Same thing with oxygen and carbon and a whole bunch of other stuff that I just sold and got rid of because I know at any moment, if I need it, it's already there for me to go grab. Same thing with a lot of my other resources. And because I have it actually piping to my primary base right here, and if I go look outside here, you can see right here, I've got 25,000 oxygen just waiting there. Maybe you can't see it. Maybe you're on mobile. Maybe you can't see it, but that's what it says. 25,750. Right over here, copper, 57,750. You're like, well, Kismet, how did you run it to your main base, bro? Well, I don't know. Let's say it's fate or luck. I took over this trade station here. I started building out my little base here. And I just leave it open like that. I don't build a big stuff in the beginning. And then I just happened to notice over here that is an S-class node right there. That's an S-class copper node just randomly right next to my base. Way over here, this is, I think that's like a C oxygen. And this is probably a C power. I can't remember. Whatever that is over there. But this is actually an S-class copper node right there. And you can see all the storage I have. And so it collects all the copper and literally runs it right to my base. So if I need it, there's another 60,000 copper right there. So I can make chromatic metal or whatever I need to make with it. So very easy. And then I have all my exocraft and all of that. And then I have the ability also to go over here and talk to all these NPCs. I can go ahead and access the trade network here, or I have the trade network actually in my base. Also, I have a bunch of vehicles landing all the time, so I can kind of look around and say, hey, do I want to buy it? You know, no, not really. These are all C-class. By the way, I'm holding down F, by the way. I'm using my scanner to look for it. I'm looking for an S-class cargo right now. That would be nice. I'll probably find one that is actually more than the cash that I have on me right now. Right now, I have about 178,000. It'll be 179,000. That's exactly how much it'll be. It'll be just a little bit more, but that's okay. I could always sell some more resources and whatnot. But I'm not that much of a hurry. I like the red one over there. That's a cool-looking red ship over there. But we got that done. Now we need to go to our ship. That's where we're going. I got my own separate landing pad, even though there's like 50,000 landing pads over there. I have my own separate landing pad over here, because normally what it does is it puts your vehicle on the ground. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, so we're going to get in our vehicle. We're going to fly straight up into space. I like the third person. By the way, the reason I'm doing that is I'm using a hotkey. I got my first person and third person set to a hotkey, which you can set under X. You can go in here to utilities, and then it's right there where you can set those keys, whatever you want them to be. All right, this is what we're looking for. Look at this over here. Wow, look at all those ships right there. Wouldn't that be awesome if you could have like a thing with a whole bunch of ships? Wouldn't that be amazing? Right, like you go in, you get yourself a big ship and then a whole bunch of little ships. Well, let's just go over here and take a little looky-see. Why do I have that so far away? Hold on a second. Excuse me, Mr. Meteor. Why do I have that so far away from my primary base down there? Let me move that. Hold on. Let me just move it over here. I don't want it to be in the meteor field. Let me go back closer to my base. Got a damaged ship. That's cool every time. Guess what, everybody? I own all those ships. Those are all mine. That's right. Those are millions of dollars each. I own them all. And I own this frigate right here, too, or freighter, and those are frigates. So this is my capital ship, so I'm going to go ahead and fly into there. So you can get a whole fleet of ships and send them out on different missions. Now, one of my ships has been damaged on one of the missions, and I'm going to go in there, and guess what? You know all that stuff we just got rid of? They just brought a whole bunch more stuff I got to manage here in a second. We're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to start our nanitites going. And then we're going to build up a big old farm. See, look, some stuff just flies in here and lands in my ship. We got here, B-class. All right, let's run up here. Let's get our light on. Run up into our capital ship. I love all these expansions and all the things. I've been watching No Man's Sky for a while since it released. And just kind of, I play a little bit just to see what's new on and off. We haven't been really doing any serious playthroughs until, what was it? I think it was 3 updates ago. 3 or 4 updates. I can't remember. 3 or 4 updates ago, I said, okay, that's it. We're going to play all the way through. And so then we played all the way through. Then I said, I'm going to play it in survival mode. So we played survival mode all the way through, and we crushed that. Then when I said, okay, well, survival mode is too tedious to go and convert resources, because I feel like there's a missed opportunity there. What they could have done was made it where when you're using the small converter, you do 250. When you do the medium converter, it's 500. And then when you do the large converter, it's 1,000 that you can make. But guess what? No matter what, you can only hold 250 in your backpack. You can hold 250 in your backpack. You can hold 500 in cargo. And then you can only convert 250. 250 resources for someone like me who does gigantic mega builds. That would just take days and weeks and months to convert stuff. So I feel like there should have been some sort of progression there in the survival mode. Maybe they'll add it later on. And that's why I said, okay, delete, and then started again, another new playthrough, and we're playing through the normal mode. Now, another reason to play through the normal mode is that's where most of the players are. So if you want to do multiplayer later on, unless you got some friends who are in survival mode, I would highly suggest to try the normal mode first for multiplayer as well. And that's another reason why I'm in normal mode, because a lot of people have their playthroughs in normal mode. So later on when we do multiplayer, there we go. Now, I'm just in single player mode right now, and eventually I will add multiplayer down the road. Now, while we were gone, it was busy working. Boom, we've got ourselves some platinum. We'll take our platinum right over here. We'll take our silver, put it back in there, and then there's 32 nanotag right there. Now, again, it's not as efficient as other ways, but it is definitely useful. Oh, let's just go ahead and let this finish doing that. Put that ferrite dust away, and there we go. Very nice. Medium converter here. Let's go ahead and do some more. So now we've got a full stack of gold. Very nice. And we've got, I'm sure we got a full stack of silver in here somewhere. There we go. Full stack of silver. That's going to be 4,000 platinum. Go ahead and do your thing there, bro. Now, again, all I got to do is just log in every now and again, and I can go ahead and just make tons and tons of platinum. And this is why it is now infinite. This is why I can make an infinite amount. Because I can literally just log out, log in, come back, and start making it, right? It's just a time thing. It doesn't take my time. It's actually, if you think in terms of the hours earned in game, it's probably 50 times as much as I've played. So if I played, say, 50 hours in the game, in this particular playthrough, the offline amount of time that it's been processing stuff, because I'll play for like an hour or two, and then I'll let it run for 10, 15 hours, right? So it's at a ratio of 10 or 50 times the amount of hours that I'm playing versus whatever it is, right? So 2, 4, 10 times the ratio of offline hours, right? So if it's collecting resources for 10 hours, that's not my 10 hours. That's just the game 10 hours. I'm not even in the game. I'm not even in it. I'm not even playing it. It's doing it while I'm offline. And that's awesome. So in terms of probably 500 hours worth of playtime for just 50 hours worth of my time of playing the game. And that is super efficient. I don't care who you are. That is super efficient right there, bro. Where it's doing it while you're not online. And that's what I love. I love that industrial stuff. Now, some people don't like that. They're old school. Like Kismet, I like to collect the resources myself. Well, hey, go for it. It's your game. You play it how you want to play it. Me, I like to play it like this. I love the industrial storage. I love the industrial converting and whatnot. Well, let's take the rest of this platinum and put this in our exosuit. We got any more platinum hiding in our exosuit before we do anything else? Let's go look. Yes, we have some more in there. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll make the first one our actual platinum converter. And look at that. Look at that, everybody. That is a thing of beauty. Now, previous item cache. I don't think we can get that out of there. Oh my God! Oh, I forgot about all this stuff. Holy moly! Okay, put that in our exosuit high capacity slot. Ferrite dust. Can we put that in there? Yes. Yes. Sodium. Okay. Phosphorus. Oh gosh. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. So much loots. We can put that in our cargo slot. See, I try to put everything stacked to my high capacity that I can. And then, see, look, it's just going to fill up our storage inventory again. Oxygen, nope. Save beacon. And we can probably just get rid of that. Or make another one. Battery, high capacity slot. Silver, nope. And there we go. So our high capacity cargo is full. And so I have only the stuff that I really want to keep. And a little bit of extra sodium and ferrite dust is okay. But really the only the stuff I like to keep. And I like to keep a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold, a little bit of platinum usually for when I'm making stuff. Now, I've got a previous item cache in here, and we've been trying to get the stuff out of there, but I don't think I'm ever going to get it out of there because it's too much stuff. And I feel like this is broken. This is broken. It should come up with an inventory that I can transfer, but because I basically scrapped my other ship and it was full of stuff, that, or I didn't scrap it, I traded it in for this new ship. But all of that stuff is in my previous item cache, and I can't get it because my inventory is full. And I have room in my inventory. I mean, I'm not going to get much more room other than my mods down here. I can take those out. But, I mean, let's just take one of these and put it away. I mean, that's the most space I'm going to have. So that's why before you trade in your ship, make sure that you go and take all your stuff out first. Before you do that, I feel like that definitely needs to be fixed. It needs to, instead of saying, you know, get your previous stuff, you need to have it where you have a trade and you can take out what you want. That definitely needs to be reworked. Big time. Okay, so we're going to make some more of these converters. Let's get into that because we're going to make a whole line of them here. And speaking of stuff we want to take out, get out of there. This too. All right, and we're going to go ahead and start with our large converter first. If I press the right buttons, come on, fingers. Work with me here. No, stop hitting X, hit Z. There we go. All right. We are doing converters. Converters. Stay on target, brain. There we go. Now, here's the thing. See how it's purple? I can't put that down right there. I don't know when they changed that, but that sucks. That sucks. I got to go way over here, and I have to rotate this around. There we go. And I have to go way over there. See, there's my other one back there. I have to go way over here and then offset it from the other one. Right? I knew I was going to end up doing it. Anyway. All right, let me take it back out. There we go. Rotate it. I don't like it to be rotated, so there we go. Okay, so we're going to go as much as we can to there. All right, good enough. And then we could do another one here. And so on. So we have to basically run this away from the thing. Now, you know, I don't like it when I get low on space here on my freighter, which never happens. Only in my storage does it ever get low. Because look at this. Want to see how much room we got? All of that. All of that, everybody. Now, see this? Now, imagine this times 6. Right? We unlocked the entire freighter. We opened up the entire thing using our silver. That's just one level. You can have 6 levels of this in the game. So you could go level on level on level on level and just have, I don't know, plants, converters, I don't know, chairs if you want. Sure, Gabe, you do whatever you want to do. But it's just like an obscene amount of space for not really much you can do other than farming. You can do crazy tons of farming in here, and then also crazy tons of converters, which is what I use it for. Because now I could go to this next converter and do this. Now, I'm not going to build 50,000 of these converters. I only build them as I need them, right? So here we are, gold. And then this is another thing that suffers from a bad interface. I don't like this interface. I think this should just come up right here, right? The full inventory, and then I can just, instead of doing this pop-up thing, I'm not a big fan of this little pop-up thing. All right, make more platinum. Over here. I feel like I should probably put my silver and gold first, because that's going to make this easier. I think I'm going to start doing that in the future. Now, this takes a while, by the way. It's not going to be instantaneous like some of the stuff like carbon and oxygen and stuff like that. That stuff converts really, really fast. But I don't really need the silver and gold for anything else right now other than making it into platinum. A little bit of silver there. What are we looking for? Any more gold? We use up all of our gold? I think we used it up. Okay, cool. So there we go. So we'll just leave that silver in there. Or actually, we'll take it out for now. We'll take it out. Because in case I go to convert it... Alright, come on. Quit being feisty. There we go. In case I go to convert it in another one, put that back in our high capacity slot. Take this silver, put that in a high capacity slot. Because now we got rid of a lot of stuff that was in our high capacity there. So it gives us more room to consolidate a little bit of this. There we go. And that gives us more room for more silver and gold and whatever we get later on. There we go. And over here, these are all still converting. And more nanitites right here. And you get the general idea. Now this is an endless amount of nanitites. And I have an endless amount of cash. And that is the Wasteland Tycoon style of playing any game. Is that you destroy the game. You make it beg for mercy. You conquer the game in such a way that you could buy anything and everything in the entire game that you want because you've learned the deep game mechanics on how to create an infinite amount of nanitites when you're not even online. That's right. I only got to log in for like an hour, grab all the stuff, queue it all up, go offline, come back in whatever time I need to do it, right? Right over here. Look, that's going to take about 5 minutes. I can go ahead and come back in 5 minutes. What about my platinum? That's going to take about 7 minutes. Well, I go to get myself a sandwich, get something to eat, come back in 7 minutes. Bam, I'm going to have a whole line of platinum. Not because I'm using multiple of them, it makes it go even faster. This is going to be 15 minutes here. So normally it's about 20 minutes for about 4,000, I think, if I was remembering correctly. I don't know. Let's go look at the one at the end here. This one's the one with the least time in. So I think it's about 15, 20 minutes. So you let that run for 15, 20 minutes times how many ever you want to do. And then GG, you win. That's it. You won. You won this game. That's it. That's all you need to do. And then, of course, activated idiom. I prefer, you can do it really with anything, any resource. You can just keep collecting tons of resources. Now, as you can see over here, I do have a bunch of plants running. I have one of each and every plant running along over here in case I need that particular thing. Oh, hello. Hello, we got a couple here. We got a put down here. Hold on now. Ooh, let's put some plants in. We're going to do some gardening. Hey, Tellus, perfect timing. We're going to do some gardening up in here. I know you like gardening. So we're going to garden on our spaceship. We're going to get some more of these gravinos in there. Right here. I think what we needed, yeah, some silver is what we needed last time. Now, I had rows and rows. I had like, see how many rows I have here? Well, that went all the way down, and then it was just one of the plants. And then I had another row, and it was the other plants. And then with other, and so on. I had rows and rows and rows and rows of it. And that's why I can't get that stuff out of my inventory over there, is because I can't access it. But there we go. So we picked some of that up. And I usually like to have 4 of each thing, just because. Just because. What do we got over here? We got some... oh, these are the venom ones. Okay, let's go ahead and do some venom ones too. Where's our sack venom? I'm sure we have enough of this laying around now. There we go. Venom urchins. We needed some emerald, I think, for that. And we needed some gold. That was the other thing. All right, so we need some gold for that. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Now, if you noticed, by the way, everybody, so tell us some love in the chat, by the way. If you notice, by the way, that I have a teleporter now in my space station. Also, it's not connected with any wires, by the way. In your ship, you don't have to connect stuff with wires. It's just auto-powered. Just like when you're using those rounded kind of cylindrical bases that you use, that stuff you don't have to run wires either. It just auto powers everything inside it, and if you put solar on top, it automatically goes into the thing below it, which is cool. Very, very cool. All right, back to our gold farm, because we need a little bit more gold so we can work on our plants. And while I'm doing this, that's going to be doing that. See? That's why you get as many things going as possible. Now, also, right now, I'm extracting silver. I'm extracting gold. I'm extracting activated idiom. I'm extracting salt. I'm extracting copper. I'm extracting oxygen. I'm extracting what else? And some other things I can't even remember. So I'm doing all of those things at once right now and converting all of that stuff. The more things you have going at the same time, the more efficient it is, the less work you got to do, and the more work it's doing. And so I'm off doing something else. I could be over here picking up plants or whatnot. I could be doing whatever I want. Or grabbing some more gold, because it just made 1,500 gold while I was busy doing something else. Let's go ahead and put that in our high capacity slot. And then we're going to go ahead and go back. Now, here's one of the things you can't do. You can't actually teleport back to your ship, but I can go back to my primary base, which is right underneath where my ship is, so I can just fly back up to my ship, which is what I'm going to do. There we go. It takes several days to register base names. It gets frustrating. Yes, I find the same thing. It gets a little wonky. Finally fixed auto miners so they don't all convert to copper. No, they did not do that, Lord. You know what causes that to happen? When you have 2 miners close to each other. When you have 2 miners close to each other, that's what causes them all to revert to copper, or revert to whatever the resource is that is the primary resource. But when you have just one, sometimes it stays fine. Not always. Not always, but I only use those early game, and then I go straight to the industrial mining, in which we need to get some emerald going too. We got to remember that. But we got to get this going here first. Let's stay on mission of what we're doing, because I get so easily sidetracked, I tell you. So easily. Oh, hey, oh. This ship goes really fast, by the way. This is a nice S-class fighter, and it is sweet. She is my new little baby. Whee! All right, stop screwing around, Kismet. Come on, we got things to do. We got freighters and frigates to manage. We got some stuff to fix and stuff. We got to get going. Wow, that thing goes fast. That thing goes nice and fast. Also very maneuverable as well when you're in a space battle. Very awesome. I haven't even upgraded its weapons yet. I haven't even gotten that. I don't typically upgrade my ships until I get them to S-class. There's really no reason, I feel, to really get into it that much until you get to S-class. Now, by the way, these are also 2 S-classes back there. A couple shuttles. I might get rid of one of those shuttles because they're both shuttles. I might get rid of one of those at some point. We'll see. We'll see, but right now, looking for... let's look around and see if we got it. Nobody in here. I'm looking for a freighter or a frigate or whatever. The cargo ship. Cargo ship. Okay, so speaking of this, let's go fix our plants over here since we were redoing it. Do a little gardening. Right over here. There we go. And we'll do some gardening over here. And it was Man, I always forget a venom urchin. There we go. All right, now we can put those down. Boom, emerald and gold. Got plenty of that. I gotta get my butt out of the way. This is way easier first person. I could have went first person. That's way, there we go. Way easier to do in first person mode. All right, so there we go. So we got all of our plants now squared away again. And again, I had rows and rows and rows of stuff. I don't need any of this right now, but if I did need it, it'd be right there. Right there, good to go. Okay, now while we were off doing all of that and our plants are growing and our resources are gathering, over here we are making tons and tons of platinum to be used. Actually, probably this one's finished. No. Where did all of our resources go? What the? It's all gone. Okay, that's a problem. Let's go over here. Okay. That's a problem. That's a bug. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, all my resources just went bye-bye. They just vanished. Well, I was going to show you how to make some Nanites, everybody, but apparently this game doesn't want me to do that today. So yeah, I put my silver and gold in there. I told it to process, and then I left, and then when I came back, it no longer is processing my stuff. That sucks, because that was like 100,000 resources down the drain right there. Bye-bye. Adios resources. So we have to physically stay there to convert it? What the heck? Did it go back in my inventory? Nope, that was just lost. Yeah, that's a huge bug. That's a huge bug, everybody. That's a huge one. It just ate all my resources. So I'm the best at finding bugs. Now, it's no big deal, because I can just come back and I'll have tons of silver and tons of stuff. And I can actually even go to my silver farm, and we might as well just go grab our silver now, since it just literally wasted all my resources. Now, I don't complain very often about bugs and whatnot, but that one definitely needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. If I queue up a ton of resources and I spend all that time, imagine if I hand collected all of that. If I hand collected it all, set it to convert my resources in my ship, and then left my ship and came back and all those resources would gone, oh man, that would piss people off. So definitely they need to fix that for sure. But we'll just roll with it. And now we know that we have to literally just let our characters sit there and do that. And I will do that offline. I will not do that. Let you guys have to sit here for 10, 20 minutes while I was just sitting there converting. That's an offline thing. But luckily we got tons more silver there. 33,000 silver. Which we'll grab if I can get through the door. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and teleport back to our primary base. So that is a bummer, but no big deal. We can always do that. We can go to our gold farm next time. And back we go. Now, another thing that I need to work with is my spaceships. Restart. You can't restart. There's nothing you can do. I mean, I could roll back to a previous save and do that. But it's fine. It's fine. I just roll with it. That's part of the fun of playing the game is, sometimes a bug becomes a feature, right? If it's in the game for more than 6 months, it just became a feature of the game. Where Kismet, you have to physically stand there and run that stuff. Now, it might magically reappear at some point. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's not there right now. And that is definitely something I'll have to clip. Hold on. I'm going to make a marker right there. Head note to self. Go back and clip that where it just made me lose all of my resources. I hope you're working hard there, Kismet. Talking to myself in the future. There you go. I'm always working hard, everybody. 7 days a week, all the time. Stream every single day, as well as working behind the scenes to improve my stream every day of every minute. Every minute or every day. Every minute of every day. There we go. All right. My brain will get there somewhere. It takes a while for my brain to get there, so it does. Such is the drawback of sleep apnea. I took a header on the stairs yesterday, too. I was going up the stairs and then all of a sudden get super dizzy. It never will go away, everybody. I always have vertigo forever. But all of a sudden it was like, whoop, and then bam, right down on the stairs I went, jammed my pinky, which is feeling better today. But I landed like fist down because I was holding stuff. I was like, bam. And I was like, okay, that hurt. Now I just get up and I go about the rest of my day, because what can you do about it, right? If you can't do anything about it, you just gotta, keep going and do your thing. Do what you can do in life. All right, so let's see. See, look. Kismet knows his game mechanics, doesn't he? Look at that. It actually is back in there now. Look at that. Aha. Kismet knows his stuff. See, I've been playing this game too much. See, look, it like wasn't there, and now it's back. See, I'm telling you, I know a little something about this game. Let's convert some more. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. If someone manually collected all of that, they would be pissed if they saw that. But that apparently just a weird, took a while to update. All right, oh, that one's still converting. Oh, let's grab it out and tell it to begin again. There we go. Yay, okay, I get to show you doing a whole lot of platinum. All right, cool. That's all I really wanted to do, was show you guys a whole lot of platinum. Oh, wait, I don't need to restart it anymore. That's right, I don't need to... It used to be where you had to stop it and restart it so it would do all of them, but it doesn't do that anymore. You just take it out, and then it just basically resets back to 0, and then it will do another 4,000, and so on. So this is actually a couple rounds of conversion. So not only did I just get 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, etc. From platinum from all of those, but I'm also going to run them again. And there we go. And then we'll put this in here. We'll go into our inventory and we'll put 9 or 10,000. That's going to be 285 nanites. And you're like, well, Kismet, that's not very much, man. That's 10,000 platinum for 285 nanites. Yes, but I did very little work to do it. That is the most efficient thing. The most valuable thing that you have is your time. Your time is the most valuable thing. And this takes very little of my time. So I log in, I grab the silver, I grab the gold, I put it in the converter, I walk away. I come back, I grab the stuff if it's showing up, and then I convert it into nanites, and I walk away. That's going to take 33 seconds to do 285 of those. And there is an infinite amount of nanites. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, while it's doing that 200 over there, I'm going to have it do another 200 over here. 274, as a matter of fact. And there we go. Now I have 500. And then I can keep doubling up. 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever scale I want to scale it up to, I could do now. I could do that. I could keep scaling it up and keep scaling it up. I could keep adding more storage. I could add more silver farms and more gold farms I want, but really you just need one. Just keep adding more cargo things to hold the cargo, and then it just takes longer. But you could scale it up to, just visualize that in your head, how massive you could scale that up to. And that's what I love about this game, is that you can make it whatever scale you want it to be. You could just go insane. Now remember, this is just one of 6 levels that you can have. So you could scale it up here and then make another level and do it there, and another level and do it there, and so on and so forth. Just to give you just a small little hint of how insanely huge you could scale that up to. Now me, I'm not going to scale it up to that. I'm gonna just do it at this scale right here, because I'm not in that much of a hurry, right? I don't rush my games. I just take my time and whatnot. But again, I've showed you now how to make infinite money and how to make infinite nanites. You're welcome. You're welcome. If that's how you want to do it. You're like, well, Kismet, I like to do plants. I like to do chlorine, because chlorine makes me more than activated idiom. Well, hey, more power to you. Go and collect all your plants. Go and do it however you want. That's going to take more of your time. But hey, that's up to you. It's your time to spend, right? For me, this takes very little time. I log in, silver gold, put it in my converters, let it run, take the platinum, let that run, GG, I'm done. That's it. That's all I got to do. Then today I made 500 nanites, just in that little bit of time, right? And we could have done it faster had had it shown up the first time we came up here. But there you go. So you get the general idea of how to do infinite Nanites. Now, we got to manage our ships. So let's go manage our ships in here. So let's get our fleet command. Now, our fleet command has gone out and done a mission for us. We're going to debrief. Now, I'm just going to click through this, left mouse click to just click through this stuff. And then in the expedition, and it's going to show me what I got. Pile of starry jewels, which are 2,000 years old. Awesome. Chloride. I got destabilized sodium. I got storage augmentation, rare. I got super excellent. I got organic thing. I got erosite, aronium. I've got relattice arc crystal. I got pile of starry jewels. And $300,000. Now, that was fleet number 1, by the way. That was fleet number 1. Now, I'm going to do fleet number 2. And they're going to bring me a bunch of stuff as well. Debrief. And then I just click through it. You know, in the beginning, I read through all of that. But now you guys can just see right up there. Collect a amount of moss, idiom, chromatic metal, sac venom. Guess what? Here's group number 3. Let's do group number 3. Now again, see, this game really scales and scales up and scales up and scales up and scales up. And it just keeps going and going and going and going. And I just love that about it. I love the scale at which you could really get things going. Is amazing. It is really amazing if you think about it. And if I had more time in my life, which I don't, I would go in and really be obscenely scaling all this stuff up. But I only play it, you know, once a week, you know, for a few hours a week. Oh, see that red ship? That means we got to go fix that over there. Now, again, I stop even looking at what I'm getting after a while. Oh, freighter inventory full. Hold on now. We got to go leave this. We got to go look at our freighter. Our freighter has too much stuff. I know it's a terrible problem to have. Look at that. Bam. Now, you're wondering where all this stuff's coming from? It's coming from that. Now, do I need to keep all of this? Probably not. But am I going to deal with it right now? Nope. I'm going to just put that right in there. Now, the cool thing is I just got more storage augmentations items as well. I'm going to put that away in my storage as well. I'm not even going to bother to organize this stuff. I'm just going to put it away. Now, I could go and sell all this stuff and do that, but I feel like it takes up my time, and so I'm not going to take up my time on all of that stuff. More Gravino balls, thermo stuff, more... This is how your inventory, your storage inventory gets all messy, by doing this. Idiom, that I put there. And this is why when I logged in today, my storage was full, because of all of this stuff that we have. Now this right here is a mining commodity, and so we could go to a certain area, a certain system, and sell that for more. Me, I'm just gonna sell it over here in my random thing here, just to get rid of it. That I don't need to put away in there. Same thing with pile of starry jewels. That's worth 2.2 million. That's a pretty nice one to find. Let's go ahead and sell that. Collection of astounding blah blah blah. Another 500,000 right there, $500,000. Precious samples, 142,000. Okay, cool. Now I don't even need to worry about cash because I got so much. But we're gonna go ahead and just get rid of some of this stuff. Where'd that other one go? Did I already sell it? I guess I did. I guess I sold it already. I did. Okay. I sold that stuff. And all right. Now, oh, I didn't put it on my inventory. That's what I didn't do. I didn't put it in my exosuit. I could sell it from my ship as well. Because you can switch. See, starship inventory, freighter inventory, and exosuit. I could have sold it from that, but I like to put it in my main inventory so I can just kind of see what the heck I'm selling. There we go. All right. Now we need to go get more loot. I know it's a terrible thing. Now let's go ahead and save. Good idea to save while you're running along. And again, oh, we already did that one. And let's go. Oh, did that one. And here's our one that's broken. Okay, cool. And we'll debrief the commander. Click through, left click all through all this if you're on the PC. And that's going to get me even more loot. Now this is my storage container. So I'm all done. So that's 5 groups of 5 ships is what I just did. There we go. How many living ships do you have? I have none. I have never gotten a living ship. Why? Because I'm not in a hurry. Have I got the Exocraft armor? Nope, not yet. Because I'm the type of person that just deletes previous playthroughs and starts again. And this one right here, about 40 hours, 40, 50 hours into this one, I believe. I can't remember. Let's go look at, how can I see that? Do I have 10 hours into it? No, I did not. It's got to be more than 10 hours. We can see that when we're loading a previous game onto our main menu. Hold on. Let's go. Let's save. Let's go back and save all that we just did. I think we can see that on our main menu. Go to mode select. Go to mode select. We first log in. Yeah, I was right. 56 hours. 56 hours into this playthrough. Yeah, that was a pretty good guess. I didn't really remember. So 56 hours into the playthrough, and I have gotten, out of 56 hours of playing the game, I've got about 500 hours worth of playthrough time value out of it. And you're like, what do you mean, Kismet? That means that while I was not in the game, it was still collecting stuff for 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours. It could be more than that. It could be 1,000 hours. It could be 2,000 hours worth of offline time that it was gathering resources for me that I wasn't even in the game. Yeah, that's called really super time efficient. That's the way that I like to play. I like it to do all the work for me while I'm off doing something else because my time is my most valuable thing. Now, let's go back over here. Now, do I have an S-Class freighter? Do I have an S-Class this and that and the other thing? Do I have anything? No, I'm never in a hurry. Who am I trying to impress with all of my stuff? I feel like some people get to that point where they're trying to impress everybody by, hey, I've got every best ship in the game, and I've got all of this, and I've got all of that. I feel like that is always a bad way to come from. It's cool to say, hey, look at my cool new ship. I got an S-Class. That's awesome. But when it crosses that line into bragging, that you're bragging about how cool your stuff is, and, oh, you suck because I'm way better than you because I have better stuff than you, that's when you've crossed the line, and that's when you just look like an a-hole. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, bro. I'm just like, all right, bro, whatever. If you feel like that's your life achievement there, all right, fine. All right here. Nonviolent Protocols Trade Expedition. Ooh, let's get that one going on. Now, right in here, I've got a couple ships. You know, I've got a few there, and I've got, a couple here. That's a whole nother list of ships, by the way. And there's another bunch of ships, and there's a bunch of ships. So you can get a bunch of ships in this game. You could have a lot. Now, are all of them all S-classes? No, not yet. I'm taking my time. I do need some more trade ships, though. I do some more. There's my trade ship right there. I got to go in and fix that damage. There's a combat one. We'll fix that one later. I got plenty of combats. I really need more trade ships. I don't even know how to sell ships. I got to figure that out as well. How we sell ships. Don't tell me. Part of the fun is figuring it out. So we'll send some industrial. Send something. You know what? We're going to just send all this stuff along with that. And then, oh, wait. Let's take an exploration out. And we'll send a support unit. So it, how do we unchoose? There we go. We'll set, no, I'm going to just send the industrial. No. Try to get the support. There we go. That takes less fuel down here. All right, go. And away they go. Go make me some money. And let's see. I always do the longest ones first. So 21 hours here. I already forgot what the mission is. What's the mission? Discovery. So exploration vehicles. So that's what we need. So exploration. We'll send some combat, industrial. We don't always have to send the same stuff. Oh, now we need more fuel. We need more fuel. 800 tons of fuel. So let's go into our freighter. Let's see what we got. We got 200 tons right here. We'll just go ahead and hold down E. That's because I have a crazy ton of resources backlogged, so I can do that. I love doing that, by the way, everybody. There we go. So we made a bunch of resources. We ran out of resources now. We can't make any more fuel. So we're going to need some more resources for fuel. So let's do the expedition. The fuel is the hardest thing about these expeditions, by the way. That's the toughest thing. But if you backlog a lot of it, you're going to do it. I've already forgotten again. What was this? This is Voyage of Discovery. So exploration. Okay. Exploration. Let's get 2 explorations in there. Let's get a combat. We got any more explorations? 1 here. How many we got? 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need a support one in there. Let's do this one. And off you go. And away they go. Okay, another one. So in 20 hours from now, those people are going to come back and have a ton of loot for me. Because, hey, these things should pay for themselves. You got to think that each of these ships is between $2 and $5 million. Each of them, right? And I got a bunch of them. So this is millions and millions and millions of dollars. And so if you spend millions of dollars on stuff, it should make you millions of dollars and then beyond whatever your original investment is. And that's what they call profit, everybody. That's what you want to make. You want to make some serious profit on everything that you spend your cash into. So you take this money, you invest it into this, and then that money grows bigger. And then you invest it in this, and then that money grows even bigger, and so on and so forth as you go through. At least that's my style of play. That's the Wasteland Tycoon style of playing games, to crush it economically. What are we doing? Balanced expedition. All right, so I can choose whatever I want. Let's go industrial, some combat. Let's go double industrial, maybe a little exploration. We got another exploration in here somewhere. No, we don't. Okay, heavy industrial then. Let's just go industrial and then support. How about that? That sounds good. Off you go. Okay, so now we got some smaller ones here, which are about 8 hours. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to play this until next week. So when I come back next week, all of this stuff will be maxed out again. These will all be done, and so on. Let's see. Let's see. I've got to look at the thing. Combat patrol. Okay, that's easy. That's easy one. We're just going to put a whole bunch of my combat ships in there to go pew pew. And again, you know, normally I do 4 of whatever type it is, and then I will put a support in there, and off they go. Battle it out. All right, and then this one's another exploration. I don't think I have any explorations, so we'll send a combat. Or no, we'll just send 1 combat and a bunch of industrial. And we'll see how that comes out. And I don't have any more support, so I'll send another combat. And off they go. So there we go. So I just queued up basically 25 ships to go out and get me some loot. There we go. That's it. Done. Easy. GG. And that'll just keep running until I log in next time. We'll follow up on that like we did in the ones today. So that's good. Now, other things that we can do is we can go in, we can upgrade our ship and all that stuff. We can add storage modules. Oh, let you look at the freighter right now. We got a B class. I had a C class before that I got for free. I really didn't like it. I upgraded to my B class here. And of course, eventually we want to get to an S class so we have lots of room. And then we'll upgrade our technology slots. And by the way, notice, look up here. You can actually click on your storage now. So you can see all your storage here, in here, which is okay. I don't feel it's really that useful. I feel it's more useful if it was off to the side over here. It was off to the side here because then I could go in and convert it and transfer it over. Now, I realize that this is here because of console. This is so you can go into console, use your controller, click on the thing, and then tell it to transfer over there and do it. Because you're not doing any dragging and dropping on console. That's why that's like that. That's why I can tell you that's why that's like that, is for console conversion. Where on PC, you just, you click or you would drag from one thing to another. I feel like the interface definitely needs a huge upgrade. I like this. I like the fact they added the tabs. By the way, notice they're named because I named them. What's in that particular thing. But I feel like that definitely needs a huge upgrade. So we got that done. We got all the things done we wanted to get done today. Pretty sweet. Let's go make some more nanitites. What about that? Let's go. Come on. Let's grab some more platinum over here. Put that in our inventory. Begin some more conversion. And get some more nanitites. So far, we made about 500 today. We're going to make a bunch more in just a moment. Again, remember, I could really scale this up if I wanted to. We might go put some more stuff down for our gold and silver at some point. We're just going to let all the rest of this convert. I think we just got to that one. Okay, we're just at that one. And then we're going to run back, and we're going to convert some of our platinum. That's why we're keeping these front two empty, so we can just put our platinum in there and convert it. Look how easy that is, everybody. There's another 500 nanotites right there. And you can just keep going again and again. It's infinite now. It's infinite. I can make an infinite amount of them. I can have as many as I want. And I have an infinite amount of cash. So I can go and I can do that. Tier 2 research complete. Community, that was a community event that's going on. And there we go. So I can just keep going and going and going. I don't even know how many nanitites I have right now. About 1,400. Now, why do I need nanitites? That should be your next question. Well, you need nanitites to upgrade all of your stuff here. You get all your S-Class upgrades. You get your multi-tool. You're going to upgrade all of those. You can have 3 multi-tools now, which is really cool, and 5 ships. So really cool. So you could have one multi-tool all geared out for mining and extracting. You could have another geared out for a certain type of battle that you want to do, a certain type of weapons and whatnot. And then have a third one for a different configuration of weapons or mining or whatever. I don't know what you really need a third one for, but maybe you want to have one be more of a shotgun and grenades, and the other one be more of a bolt caster and a ranged weapon. I don't know. Whatever configuration you want to put it, you can now do that. Now, again, I've only got a B class on that too, so we need to do that. But one of the things that I do like to unlock is the ability to build stuff and do all of that. And so we're going to go work on that a little bit with the nanitites that we have. We're going to start unlocking a lot of the other items in the game. And this is about the time I do it, about 50 hours in or so. I will go and start to utilize the hub. Now, you can do it the old school way where you could go to the manufacturing plants and do it all of that way as well. And I've done it that way as well, unlocked all the stuff that way, or at least most of the stuff that way. But you can also go to the hub and do it that way as well. So we're going to do it the hub way today. So I'm going to run out here. And, oh, we got to fix our ship. Hold on. Let's take a minute to fix our ship. I almost forgot. Our ship is damaged, but this is a joyful day. You are coming to see us, a traveler friend, to fix our ship. The crew will be so happy to see you. Expect damage report. Urgent repairs. Mark damaged components. Alright, so it marked all the damaged components, and now I can see them in red. And so I got to have certain resources to fix those damaged components. So I'm going to get my guy here to run along. Now, the hardest thing is trying to remember how to get where with what and whatnot. I find that's usually the toughest thing for me to try to remember the navigation of that particular ship because some of the ships are very different. So I go up here and I see if this one's damaged, that one's not damaged. Of course not. That'd be too easy. That would be too easy if the one that was on the top was not damaged. Run back down here. Now, normally these catwalks will lead you to where you need to go. Right? So you go ahead and head down here. Let's go to the left. Now, again, there's little red indicators that are telling me where to really to go. And it also works really well in first person. Because what you can do is just say, okay, where's my red? Okay, is it this way? No, okay, it's this way. It's down there. See, we can see it over here. Don't get too confused with your radar, but you can look down here in the thing. So it's saying it's in this direction. And again, this is very 3D, so you can have upper areas and lower areas, areas down below. Sometimes you got to take a ladder to get to it. All right, airlock control unit. Let's go ahead and see what we need to do with that. Okay, that needs some silver. Technology repaired. Nice. Looks good. Okay. Let's go out this other door. Oh, there's no door there. Okay. We'll go this way. Go around the other side. Out of running. He's out of running ability. Go. Hoofing it along. That is cool. Okay. That was it. Just those two things. Easy. Look at this, just running along. You're like over the planet, just running along on the edge of a spaceship. Just so cool. So cool. One day, we'll be doing that in IRL, everybody. Probably not in my lifetime, but maybe in some of your lifetimes, you'll be able to go to spaceships and fly in outer space and do all sorts of fun stuff for real, like this. Be cool. Not in my lifetime. I don't know how many more years I got left, but I'm going to try to enjoy every one of them. There we go. I live in the center nowadays. It took me 4 hours of constant warping to get there, but it's fun to see people finally. Yeah, there you go. Butter Ninja. What's up, Butter Ninja? Thanks for looking at. Look in the log. Yes, I did. I looked in there. Oh, not in the log. I looked in the login. I want to see you in game sometime. Yes, Samus, I will definitely make it happen. At some point, we'll go into multiplayer. For sure. For sure. But I'm a slow play kind of person in games. Oh, anomaly. That's what we were gonna do. So let's go ahead and pull in our anomaly. Oh, a little close to the planet. No matter what system you are in, you can pull in your anomaly. But not always your freighter, by the way. You got to have the right drives on your freighter so they can go into those particular systems. And we'll get around to that eventually. No rush. This is cool every single time I fly in here. Now, speaking of multiplayer, great segue. The hub here is for multiplayer. That's what it's really mainly for, though it's also for your upgrades and stuff. But you can come in here, and normally you'll see people coming in and out and doing all sorts of stuff and quests and all that fun stuff right in here. And then this is called the Nexus. The Nexus allows you to do quests together with other people. So it is a true multiplayer game and multi-platform, by the way. Cross-platform now. So if you got some buddies on Xbox, you can play with your PS4 and them on Xbox. Bada bing, bada boom. You got people who are on PC, you want to play with all the people on console, you can do that now. Now, I wish they would do that with Fallout 76. I'm just saying, throwing it out there, but that's much love. Please do that. Please do that. Please do that with every multiplayer game. Because the rest of us, all of us gamers, are getting tired of not being able to play with our friends. I'm talking to all of you. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to PC, Xbox, PS4, and Switch. I'm talking to every platform. Make it multiplayer. Now, I thought that was going to be like the thing that you could do with the online thing. What is that called? Cloud gaming. I was hoping that cloud gaming would unify all gamers so we could all play together. But nope, not yet. Some of that cloud gaming was a huge fail. I'm glad I sent that back. I'm not even going to say the name. I sent it back. Sent it back. I said, nope. This is a failed platform. No, thank you. I've spent way too much money on platforms that eventually that went away, consoles and whatnot, and computers and electronics and stuff like that eventually just died or became obsolete, one or the other. All right, spend some salvage modules. You know what? Let's do it. Let's spend some. Now, in here, in the Nexus here, you have access to all of these different rooms and things you can unlock and crafting and so on and whatnot. We got a communications station right there. Transmitting a message to other travelers. I don't think I've ever used that ever. What do we got here? Teleport cable. Oh, we didn't do our short-range teleporter yet. We got 20 salvage right now. Yeah, let's do a short-range teleporter. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to build that this time, but we'll get that going on. Now, what else do we have? We got 10 left. Let's see. You know, I've never done the food. Never done the food. Never did the lights. Never. Why? Because I just haven't got around to it. Let's see. Oh, we could have got an exocraft summoning station, or we could have did some races. No, thank you. What's this one down here? Orbital exocraft materializer, so you can bring your exocraft wherever you are. Let's see. Underwater? Did you know you could do underwater in this game? That's right. You can build underwater bases in this game. Have I ever done that? Nope. Well, am I going to get to it eventually? Yep. Is it going to be this time? Nope. Now, all the rest of this stuff is cosmetic. You got decals. You've got wall screens and whatnot that you can put in your base to make it look cool. Chairs and whatnot. Lights. Let's see. Wall switches are cool. And these are logic systems where you got floor switches and buttons and power inverters and auto switches that turn stuff on and off. I love the floor switch. The floor switch is really good early on, where you put the floor switch down and you walk up when you don't have unlimited power and you just have your generator. You walk up, you step on the floor switch, it turns your teleporter on. You get in your teleporter, and since you teleport, when you teleport out of there, the switch gets turned off and it turns off your power. So you're not wasting your power on your teleporter, which is pretty cool. A real genius use of that floor switch. There's a whole bunch of other stuff you can do as well. We've also got the electrical cloaking unit. I feel like we could unlock that, but what else we got? Whole bunch of plants. We've got that done. We got flora containment. I don't think I've ever done anything with these either. This is pretty cool. Standing planter. We've got a flora containment unit. Ornament to beautify your base. Flora containment. I think I've only put that down like once. It only takes one salvage data. What else we got? We got some walls and floors and stuff. We got some metal walls and floors. We got concrete walls. We got wedges and pipes and all sorts of cubes and whatnot to make things look cool. Already got all of our storage. I would probably go more into our rooms here. What else we got? We got doors. We got a hollow door. That's pretty cool looking. So we definitely need a lot more storage modules. You know what? I'm going to go with square room over there and corridors. So we're going to start working a bit more on our base. Now, we've also got glassed ones. We've got cool round foundations, which go with the silica room. We got a lot of other cool stuff here, biodomes and whatnot. Now, also the cube room is really cool because you can make these really large areas and you can round them out so they look like, you know, something out of a space movie and a lot of cool stuff in the cuboid room, too. So let's go ahead and start the cuboid room as well. Now you're like, well, Kismet, how do you get an infinite amount of salvage modules? That'll be for another stream. So let's go ahead and get that going. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to talk to this guy. Now this guy's got some Starship research. And we're going to say research some Starship upgrades. What do we got? Oh, we got a lot of them already upgraded. But we've also got a bunch of other stuff we can upgrade there on the Starship. We'll think about it. Do we want to upgrade our Starship first? Let's think. Over here, exosuit. What do we got over here? We've got a bunch of exosuit upgrades. Now, this is what you're using your nanotite clusters on. So since I have an infinite ability to collect nanotite clusters, I have an infinite ability to unlock everything in the game. Yeah, that's why you do that. That's the whole point. The whole point of having that ability to unlock every single thing and to try out all this kind of fun stuff as well. Now, I always unlock stuff I feel is in the most efficient way. Like a great one right here is your oxygen recycler and then your oxygen rerouter. I probably should have unlocked that earlier, but let's go ahead and unlock it. There we go. Now I got some new technology. I need some sulfur, some salt refractor, and some higher end resources, which is called crystal sulfide. We'll get into that later on. So I always feel like your exosuit is probably one of your best upgrades other than your multi-tool. So let's go ahead and do some more upgrades here. So we're going to build that maybe next time. This is for underwater stuff right there, underwater hazard protection. This is for above ground. Now, if I add these, this is going to reduce my overall inventory as well, so keep that in mind. We've also got our simple translator over here. I say we go ahead and do that. I forget what it is. I think it's right-click to stay in there. There's a way of staying in there. I always forget what it is. All right, let's do that. It's right-click. Yeah, it's right-click to go back into it. So there we go. So we unlocked all of those just that quick because we're making it an infinite amount. We can just unlock whatever we want. We got 200 left. Let's see. Let's go check out over here. What do we got over here? We've got our multi-tool research. All right, what do we got? Multi-tool. We've got our optical drill, which is a pretty good one. We're going to do a lot of drilling. I don't really think so. We got different weapons that we can unlock. We got a ricochet module. I don't think I've ever used that ever. I don't really use the grenades, though I should probably get more into those. I have used a lot of these weapons before, which are pretty fun. I would say early game, if you're doing a lot of manually collecting, I would probably say the optical drill. But we don't have enough nanotite clusters, though we've probably got a bunch of them back on our ship right there, to get that. So we'll move on to the next thing. Let's go look at our exocraft. Okay, now here in our exocraft, we have a bunch more things. We got resistance to different types of atmospheres, as well as sonar for scanning things underwater. This is all your underwater stuff here, which we have never even done before. We'll get into that later. Acceleration, we've got our fuel system here. Automatically recharges the engine. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one there. Also, if we want to do some mining, digging laser, and so on, we can upgrade to that as well. Over here, motor efficiency reduces fuel burn in your vehicles, as well as we have a radar array, which allows us to search for points of interest and whatnot. And then also the signal booster allows for additional build types to be acquired by the Exocraft signal booster. That would probably be the thing I would get first, is that, which I already did. Actually, I already unlocked it. That would be the highest level thing. Now, again, I haven't done any underwater stuff yet, which is kind of cool. That you can do that underwater sonar and whatnot of there. What would I choose out of here? I would probably not choose any of that right now. I'm not really using my Exocraft right now. Though once I get him geared up, then I will use them. But, what do I feel like? Starship. Let's go back and do some Starship research. I feel like we'll put a little bit into that too. Again, I love going on a spending spree, everybody. Okay, so we got a conflict scanner. We have a instability drive over here. Vastly increases fuel efficiency. That's a nice one. And then you have a sublight amplifier, which is vastly increases interplanetary speed. So when you're teleporting between planets, much faster. So we'll get into that. A conflict scanner, emergency warp unit, significantly upgrade to the hyper unit that allows it to instantaneous warp even while conventional systems are blocked by Starship combat. See, very cool. That's probably a good upgrade, but we only have 200 right now. Let's see, launch thrusters. Make our launch thrusters the fuel cost of takeoff less. We should have done that a while ago. We should have done that at the very beginning of the game. That is a lot of reduced fuel we could have done. We could increase our armor of our ship. Again, I normally don't do these upgrades just because I don't have an S-Class. I feel like they're not worth my time. But this actually unlocks the pattern of making the thing for the ship. So I don't usually make these things for my ship until much later. Because I typically, again, they're not S-Class. But I feel like we'll go ahead and make that more efficient. We should have unlocked that a while ago. And that's not that very hard. That's all stuff that we have in our inventory right now. So let's go ahead and go to our Starship right away while we're thinking about it. And let's go ahead and install some technology. Oh, it's already in there. Oh, it must have came with the ship. It's already in there. It's already in the ship itself. That's why it won't let me install it. Huh, it came with the ship. Awesome. Now we can get to this one here at the bottom if we had 460 nanotite clusters. So, while we're in here, we can go right over here. Or actually, we just fly outside. Better idea. Here's my buddy over here. What's up, Polo? Good to see you, bro. Yikes, okay. In the ship. Go in the ship. It didn't capture my ship. I just went right through the tractor beam there. Sometimes that happens. It'll be fine. I hate it when it turns my light off. I just want to turn it on and have it on all the time. Leave it on. I'll turn my light off. When I need it off, I'll turn it off. Save again while we're at it. Okay, so while we were gone, busy going on a spending spree, guess what? Boom, another 285. And then over here, another 285. More platinum. We just do this every time we log in. Rinse and repeat, right? Now, I could have went and upgraded my gold and upgraded my silver to where I just have an obscene... Oh, I forgot to start that one. I just have an obscene amount of silver and gold, and then I could have done rows and rows and rows of this, which of course done it way faster, but that also requires more of my time to build it up and whatnot. All right, so that looks good, and again, we'll get this. This doesn't take too long to convert all of this stuff. I like to put it back in here and then take it out. Actually, we'll cut that. Oh. We'll go ahead and cut this in half. Let's see. Split stack C. Did you know you can split stack now? They added that at some point. I can't remember how many updates ago it was. But you can actually split the stacks now, which is very, very useful. All right, let's let them both run together. So how many do we got now? So we're down to like 3. Now we have 651. And again, this is how you win. By being smarter than harder working. Nanotite clusters. Nanotite clusters. So there we go. So we went from about 3 to 840 nanotite clusters. And then we'll just run back out again, buy some more upgrades, because that's what we love to do, right? We love to get to a point where we're literally going to... my next goal now that I have that set up is to unlock every single thing in the game. Every single thing that I can unlock with nanotite clusters, I'm going to unlock those from the hub now. And that's just a matter of time now. Now it's just how fast do I want... how much time do I want to invest in gathering and getting nanotites, and how much time do I want to invest in getting it done faster? Now, I don't necessarily have to do everything fast. It doesn't have to be incredibly fast. You take your time and just go on the journey. I like to do. That's how I like to do it. Or I can build up all the nanotites ahead of time and then come back and then, you know, grab all the updates at one time. I actually like to buy them in a row. Yeah, VR is fun. There you go. Yeah, it is fun. I have a HTC Vive. I have the headset. It is pretty cool, but it does make me dizzy sometimes. Oh, speaking of dizzy, and speaking of totally failing, I failed to start up my Stream Raiders, but at least I didn't shout it out and say that I had started it up. All right, hold on, everybody. My bad. I forgot again. I forgot to set my timer too. All right, let's do some Stream Raiders, everybody. I do apologize. I'm totally slacking on the Stream Raiders action. Let's get it going. Let's go right here. We're going to bring it right up into their business. Right up in their business. Come and join me, everybody. StreamCaptain.com. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to all of our other Teamwork Tycoons out there to come join us for some Stream Raiders. We'll be running all afternoon, so no biggie if we didn't get started. Now, again, it's not in the middle of an event right now, so I don't worry about it too much. Too much if I run behind. Boom. Like that. As well. All right, awesome. You know what I might do today too is I might let these battles run. I'll let these battles run. At the end of the stream, I'm just going to keep doing battles after that. We'll see how I feel though by the time the end of the stream. But we'll go ahead and do some battles for now and see how it goes. See how it goes for sure. There we go. All right, we're back in the Nexus again. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm going over this way. Let's go ahead and turn the Stream Raiders off. All right. Back over here we go. And we're just going to work on our ship again. All right. Again, I like to unlock it one at a time and then go make the thing. Otherwise, I forget. So I want to get this system fuel recharger. Let's get that. Now, it's not just for this ship, but for other ships as well. So I click install. Oh, God. Wait a minute. I don't got that either. It's right here. I've already got it when I bought the ship. So it was already part of the ship when I got it. So I already had more fuel efficient when I bought the S-Class ship. So I just got those for nothing, but not really for nothing because I'm going to put them on other ships as well. But those would be among the very first things that I would unlock. For sure. For sure, for sure. All right, just because it's going to be more efficient. Now, the same thing with our warp drive. Let's go ahead and take a look at, we've already unlocked all of that. Photon cannon optics, no. Armor could be a better one. Our emerald warp unit. Standard upgrade hybrid allows instantaneous warp. That's the one we're looking for. How much we got? 380? That's it. Okay, boom. Okay, and then we'll go into our starship, and we'll click. Ah, see, now we can see it. We know we can add it if we can see it. If we can't see it and we know we just unlocked it, that means it's already on our ship. Okay, so yeah, instantaneous travel, bro. Bang, bang, bang. Easy. Too easy. All right, instantaneous travel. Now, this is a warp unit, so it has to do with my warp drive. So I want to go ahead and put it down here and link it to all of my other hyperdrive here. So these are all now linked. When you have this outside part, it adds a little bit of an extra boost to it, and you're good. Fast travel systems mean the user is unable to plot a destination. Uncalculated light speed events will damage the unit and require frequent repairs. So watch out for that. Oh, boy. Ooh, access to emergency warp system is via the quick menu. All right, there we go. So we got that emergency warp unit just in case. Okay, what else do we need to get? We already got all of our hyperdrive stuff. We've got all of our thruster stuff. Let's go ahead and put in some more armor. Now, this is just the stuff you can buy from this guy. Now, there's also a bunch of upgrades for your ship later on. That is also for that's also for boosting each and every one of those things. There we go. So now we have +7 shield strength on our ship. So our shield strength went up. Now at 249, which is not too bad. All right, so there we go. So we got our stuff there. Now, we can buy a whole bunch of other stuff at the space stations. So we're going to go to space stations and take a look at that. Oh, we forgot to do our oxygen rerouter as well. Hold on, let's do that as well before I forget. Hit E. And see, look, this tells me the things that I can do now in that particular thing. So, but I need a salt refractor and I need some crystal sulfide to do that as well. Corvax, Curvature, and some platinum. I know, I'm sure we got some extra platinum laying around. Let's go to our ship first. Let's go to our ship and do it over there on our ship. And then we will go to a space station. We're going to go back to our freighter. If I don't make these right now, I'm going to forget and then never make them. That's just how it goes. And that's why I only buy a few things or have a few things to craft at a time. And then I craft those things and then I move on to the next thing. That's why I don't unlock everything because I'll forget what the heck I made before or not, whatever. So that's how I play. I try to do a little bit at a time. And even then I forget. All right, so we want to make this right here. So salt refractors, I think we have some of those just laying around. I could have sworn I bought some of those, but I might have gotten rid of them. Who knows? Who knows? Let's go ahead and click over here. Let's transfer some items. Let's go ahead and look at our inventory here. It would be in my storage, if anywhere. If not, we can also just buy them. I can't believe I don't have any extra in there. But then again, we just cleared out a bunch of stuff anyway. All right, let's see if we just make salt refractors. Did I unlock that yet? I don't think I did. I don't even know if you can unlock that now that I think about it. Can't remember that or something else. But that's okay. We'll just look in here and see if we can find some in here. None in there. Oh, I know right where to get them. I know right where to get those. What else? The other thing? Sodium dioxide. Now you're like, Kismet, how do I know how to make sodium dioxide? Well, what you could do is go into your crafted products here and look for that particular thing that you might have already discovered because you've already gotten that particular element at some point, and it tells you how to make all of this stuff in your crafted products. So we're trying to find that one in there, and let's see if we have the ability to craft it. Yeah, see, we can craft salt refractors, but we haven't learned how to do that yet. So we can learn that over time and whatnot at the hub as well. So we'll get into that, but don't have the ability to do it right now, and I don't see the other one that we need. Let's try to remember this. God, I haven't done this in forever. I haven't done this in forever where I actually made all this other stuff, because normally I restart a lot. But we did unlock some of our other stuff, unstable gel and liquid explosion and all that stuff. Creature pellets. I feel like we want to do that too. We're going to have to work on that as well. But then again, we have infinite nanitites now, so we can unlock everything. We can unlock it all. And then we could make our own salt refractors. But I know where to get them anyway. I've got a nice little area that I got at the very beginning called the settlement base. The very first place it sends you is a little settlement, and I always turn that into a base. And the reason why I do that is because I can jump back there, like I'm doing right now, and I can get that going. Also, don't forget about those retweets, everybody. Let's keep those retweets going. Follow that second link right there for the more retweets we get. Oh, we're at 5 right now. We're at 5. Let's give you guys 1,000 kids caps. Bam, we get 5 more. I'm going to give you another 1,000. It's a free way to support the stream. You hit the like button. You hit the retweet button. Does help out tremendously. I do appreciate that love here in the stream. All right, so here I am back again here at my original. Look at this massive settlement I've got here. It's so humongous. It's massive. Look at that. It's huge. It's basic, everybody. It's super basic. You don't need anything other than a little basic base. Now, like I actually have my base computer in the base, in their base. I put it in there and I took it over. This is my base now. I own this. Let's see if this is reset yet. Nope, I bought that multi-tool at some point as well, at the beginning of the game. All right, purchase components. This guy's usually got some salt refractors. He's got 3 of them. You know what? I've only got 185 million right now. I had 1.3 billion earlier today. I had 3 billion the other day. So I spent about 3.2 billion in the last couple times. Yeah, that's what I did. So let's get some salt refractors right there. Okay, and we need to look for our other item again. Our technology. Was it technology? Exosuit. What am I doing? Multi-tool? I can't even remember now. Wasn't multi-tool. It was, oh, oxygen. Oxygen thing right here. Rewrite it. We're making crystal sulfide. Crystal sulfide. Let's try to figure out how to make that. Don't tell me. Part of the fun is trying to remember how I did it forever ago. Crystal sulfide. Crystal sulfide. Where are you hiding? God, it's been so long. This is like the very beginning when I started playing this game, like years ago. Or however long ago they added it. Don't see it in there. Now, how can we make it? It's not there. Maybe raw materials. Let's look in there. Now, see, it's not alphabetical. It'd be way better if it was alphabetical. It's not a raw material, so we know it's not a raw material. Constructed technology. That's all of that stuff that we do. Ooh, where are you hiding? Trade commodities. Nope. These are all trade commodities there. Curiosities. Crystal fragment. Crystal sulfide. There we are. So curiosity. So we have to find that particular curiosity. Formed an incredible high-pressure furnace of planetary cores. These rich minerals deposits have almost glass-like quality, has a wide variety of industrial uses, taking advantage of both its mineral content and extreme thing under pressure. Now, if you hadn't already seen it, it will show you as blank, right? So this tells me at some point I ran into some of this as somewhere. And I'm sure I took it and I threw it away. Or I gave it away, or I sold it, or I did whatever and said, I'll come back and get it later. Now, I can't even remember where I got it from. But we can also go through our planets here, and we can go ahead and right click back, and we can look, because what we did is we were very smart, and we went through and we landed on every single planet, so it's going to remember a good amount of that stuff. Now, is it going to tell me that particular resource? Probably not. Because it's going to tell me things like ore, it's going to tell me about sentinel activity, and it's going to tell me about the plants there. But it's not necessarily going to say, hey, this particular one has this particular resource that is uniquely different, right? So we need to go in and we need to say, okay, so crystal this here. I love a good adventure. I love a good adventure of trying to remember it. Now, there is another thing that you can do in some of these, by the way. You can go in and, like, say, raw materials. You can go in here and you can say locate substance. And it will tell you, okay, I'm going to find a planet for you that has salt on it. And it will tell you where to go in that salt. So this is a great way to find that particular thing that you're trying to learn. And I kind of thought it wasn't a crafted. I kind of thought it was something else, and I was right. It's a curiosity. Now, the same thing with anomaly detectors and hypertrinium. Now, where do we get all of this stuff, right? Where do we get trinium from? We get tritium from shooting meteors. Where do we get these from? We get those from blasting meteors as well. This might be something we go and we blast meteors, or something that we get when we send our peeps out to collect materials, or send our frigates out to collect stuff. We might get that. Like we got Economic Eye. We got that one. We know we've got probably a little bit of all of this somewhere. Now, so we're going to look for some crystal sulfide. We might have it in our inventory. So let's just look. We're going to look through the entire thing. So this right here is all inventories. And we're going to look along for some crystal sulfide. And I seriously doubt I still have it. But see, this is why you want to pack rat some of that stuff. That does not seem like all my inventories. Because it's not showing. What the heck? Oh, it's because I'm at this base that doesn't have all of my storage containers. Yeah, it's only got the very first storage container because that's the only one I had unlocked at the time. Hold on, we got to go somewhere else. We got to go to our primary base to check it out. Back to the Tycoon HQ trade base. Let's go. Cool. It is cool, isn't it? Ginger coming in says, same. Yeah, exactly. Same. I like me some VR. What can I say? I dig it. Now, again, the more retweets we get, the more love I show you guys here in the stream. I'll throw that in the chat once again. And we're going to go for about another 30 minutes here. Then we're going to take a break. And we're going to take a look at a really awesome new MMO that's coming out called New World. A very, very cool game. We're going to get that going on here in a bit. And we're probably going to run a bit along on the stream. Don't worry, mods. If you have to run, you just go ahead and you let me know. All right. And we're trying to build that oxygen receiver. So we're going to go over here. Now, here's a thing to do, by the way, everybody. If you're looking for specific stuff, and you're just like, hey, wait a minute, I'm just going to look on the trade network. Maybe it'll be there. Right? Always a good idea. Now, what can I buy in there? Oh, I can buy some platinum. That'll save me from making some. Phosphorus, don't need it. What else? Dehydrogen jelly. Always looking for a good amount of that so I can convert that. Don't need any of this. Metal plating. Always looking for that. Looking good. Do I need any of this? Nav data. Probably not. And we don't need any of this right now because we're not making anything with that stuff. But I don't see what I'm actually looking for in there, but it's good to check the auction hall. Now, another good thing to check is the people that are landing their ships. Got here, that's an A class. Not bad. That's pretty decent. We go talk to these guys. Now, these guys, not only can you trade your ships for them, but also you can buy items from this guy, and he might have what you want too. There's some tritium. That'll save me some collecting there. More platinum, we'll take that. Now, again, this was great about having millions and billions of dollars, is that when I see something, I can just straight up buy it, just like that. But that's not all what I need right now. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Have a nice day. Like your ship, bro. Nice A class. We're making some good progress. That's why I love the trade platform as my primary base. Now, it's a bit frosty on this trade platform, but that's okay. I do have resistance against frost. Down here somewhere, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta put this back down there. There we go. I thought I had resistance to frost. Apparently not. I don't think I do. That's the one I don't got. Awesome. All right, let's talk to this guy. What do you got? All right, you got a little bit of the same stuff. We don't need gold. We're doing that. Selenium, we don't need that. But I always buy tritium and plates and things like that because that makes it pretty easy. What do you got here? You got a C class. You got junk, bro. You got junk. You got junk too. What is this junk ship stuff, bro? Here, I'll buy some stuff for you. Maybe you go buy yourself an upgrade for your ship. How about that? I talk to NPCs, by the way. What do we got in here? About the same. All right, more tritium. All right, fine. That's just less tritium that I have to go collect from the thing. All right, anybody else? Nobody. Nobody else. All right, well, there'll be some more people along soon. And that's why I love the trade base. By the way, if you're getting frosted, just walk in here. There's like magic force field or something in here that keeps you nice and warm. I don't know what it is. We'll just RP in that there's an invisible force field that's doing it right there. So I go in here and I talk to these peeps. Now, some of these peeps are like dialect peeps like this. I'm just going to leave on this one. But I could have learned words and stuff like that. But I like to talk to the people with the ships because they're the ones who have additional resources. So, not able to find anything there. But now that we're back to our primary base here, and I really need to build out my base and do all that stuff. I do that in the later game. I don't do that quite often, early game, because you haven't unlocked all of your stuff. And you can sit there and grind and unlock all of your different building stuff, you know, your squares and your rounds and your walls and all that stuff, if that's your highest priority in game. But me, I wait till later game for that. I just build myself a little base like this and I'm fine. More than efficient enough. Okay, so now we have access to all of our cargo. And that's because below where I'm at right now is all my cargo things. So let's go look again. See if we can find any of the crystal stuff. Because we must have found it at some point. But that doesn't mean I didn't get rid of it. Nope, not there. And I looked at everything we had in our thing today. Yeah, these we could probably get rid of. Yeah, those are probably on our freighter right now. So I go a little bit slower in case I go past it. Nope. There's some chloride lattice. See, now this doesn't craft from bank either. So it could be in my bank and I just didn't see it. It could also be in my freighter as well. But that also is not there. So we don't have any of that. So we got to go find that. And the heck if I remember where the heck that was. That's an obscure one. That's an obscure one of where it is. So let's just take a guess. Let's go ahead and look at the description and see. Formed in the incredible high-pressure furnace of the planetary cores, these rich mineral deposits have an almost glass-like quality. Has a wide variety of industrial uses, taking advantage of both the mineral content and its extreme strength under pressure. So, used for building, upgrade, and trading. Same thing, like we got this hypnotic eye. We can look at that. What's it used for? Crafting, upgrading, and trading. So a lot of these higher end stuff, we're going to need a lot of these things. Now, we got some Gek relics. We've got that. We've got these. I feel like, again, we got all of this stuff here. Living pearls. I don't think we got any of those in this playthrough. We haven't got any of these in this playthrough. We got all this other stuff. And that's why I have a bit of all of this stuff. So when I need to craft, I can do it. And there's still a bunch of stuff still to unlock. I've got a void egg. Look at that. Yeah. We know what that's for. There's living ship stuff there. We'll get around to it. Cooking products. Still got a lot of that to go. Portal graphics or glyphs. We haven't unlocked that in this playthrough, though I have done it in previous playthroughs before. We did do all of our trade commodities. Trade commodities. We've done all of those. Yes, we've got all of those done. Construction parts. I think that just unlocks all of those visually. Look at those decals. Oh yeah, some of these I still haven't unlocked. Now, by the way, it also carries over from a previous playthrough sometimes into this playthrough. So we might have found that in a previous playthrough. That's even scarier if you think about it. Oh, look at this. We got something right there we haven't unlocked yet. Ooh, a whole bunch of things we haven't unlocked yet from our living ship and stuff. A lot of fun stuff to do there. So yeah, we got to find out where that particular curiosity is. So, in a high pressure furnace of planetary cores. Huh. And it's sulfide, crystal sulfide. You know what you do? You stop looking for it. You stop looking for it, and then you go and find it. Now, don't tell me, because I know some of you are going to come in and you're going to be like, Kismet, this is where you find it. Don't do that. That's called backseat gaming, right? There, you just did it. Wow, that timing, that's why they call me Kismet. Boom, purge. But yeah, see, you don't want to spoil it for people because now you just told me where it was, and all of the adventure I was going to have between now and finding the thing was lost. So that's why I ask people not to backseat game. So I hope you don't mind. I'll just time you out for a second. It does tell you that you're banned for 1 second, but you're not banned. You're just timed out. It's okay. It's okay. And I feel like people have a tendency to do that. And they're just coming from a good place. They're just trying to help. I got your back, Kismet, and whatnot. But that's why it says in the chat rules, no backseat gaming. Don't reveal anything, because then that would have been a lot of fun, right? It would have been a lot of fun. Still going to be fun. Now we know where it's at, but it's still going to be fun trying to find it in the thing, because he just told me where it was. He just told me it was underwater. But there we go. So again, I like to, finding stuff out I find in games, or exploring and learning stuff in games is part of the fun. If you steal that fun away from someone else, a great example is Ark. When you're playing Ark, I find there's two ways to play. There's the point where everybody feels like they're involved in playing, where this guy's doing the crafting of armor, this guy's doing the weapons, this guy's taming the animals, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. Or there's the I'm the everything person. The person who's doing this is doing all the stuff and says, here's all the best items, here's all the best thing, here's all the best tames, here's all the best things. If you're being the everything person and not allowing other people to be part of that so they feel like a vital part of the team, I feel like you're failing as a leader and as a group of a team. So there you go. Yeah, it makes you crazy. Yeah, it's like, hey, telling someone, make a left here, make a right here. Oh, wait, don't get so close to that car. Oh, it's like that, too. It's like that. Do this and do that. But I appreciate where you're coming from. I know you're coming from a good place, and I appreciate that. I'm getting a message. Someone is trying to reach me. What? What do you want? We're having a problem trying to find one of our ships has been badly damaged, and we'll struggle to complete our experiment. What should we do? Inspect damage report. Recall the frigate. I don't think I've ever had that. It got damaged right at the beginning of the mission. I'll just tell it to recall the frigate. No biggie. Less resources, but I don't care. I got a bazillion. Alright, so where can we go? Why am I getting into there? Where can we go? I'm not sure this has too much water on this one. On this planet I'm on. You know what? Let's go for a little look-see. I do have some really nice water planets that I put bases on. So when we do underwater, we'll do that. Now, obviously, we found it before because it's in our thing. But I don't think this one has too much water on this side of the planet. Now, I'll show you a little trick about planets, though. And about water. That what you can do is just kind of teleport around or warp around the other side of the planet. And you might have tons of water on this side. You might. Or you might have none. I think on this particular planet I'm on does not have a lot of water on it. This is a 3-star blue planet. 3-star stands for the quality of the economy. How high chance you have of having S-classes and exotics and stuff like that show up. Not much water on this one. Oh, hello. Now it's tempting. It's tempting me to go down there and do that. But not going to. I'm going to resist. Resist. Okay, and again, we'll go ahead and warp one more time on this planet. If we can't find it, then we will go and actually go to a water planet. Woohoo! Free resources. Now, normally you can see it while you're in the atmosphere, whether it has as well. Did you know it was crossplay? Yes, I did know it was crossplay. I let everybody know that the second it went crossplay. I wish they'd do that with Fallout 76 and every other multiplayer game, so all of us who want to play together can play together. That's what I think. I don't know why in this day and age. I mean, we already have enough sucky stuff going on in the world to have to suffer non-crossplay. Right? You can do it with Fortnite. You can do it with No Man's Sky. You can do it with everything else. Get on it. Get on it, game manufacturers and game platforms. Get on it. We want crossplay. We want crossplay on all of our multiplayer games. Let's go. Get it going on. You can do it on all those games. You can do it on the rest. There's zero water over here, everybody. Zero water on this planet. Let's get out of here. We out. All right. Let's go ahead and head back to our base. I can remember where the heck it was. This way. You're like, Kismet, you got a bunch of bases. How do you know which one's your main base? Because it's got the star on it. Because that's where my save is. That's why I have the one only in the one place. So I can find it if I want to fly back to it. Because if you roll over your base, it doesn't tell you the name of your base, which is really annoying. Then when I roll over, it says, your base. Well, great. I got 3 bases on this planet. What base is it? What's the name of it, right? Why doesn't it tell you the name of the base? That would be an obvious one for me. Like this one, your base. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I knew it was my base because I could see the icon, but what's the name of the base? What kind of base is it? Why did I put a base there in the first place? That's what we really want to know. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can find one of our water planets. Oh, time for a battle, too. Let's see if I've got anything marked as water planet. Could have sworn one of these ones I said would be great for a water planet. Darn it, I don't think I think that was my last playthrough. Let's go to Paradise 2 trade base and take a look at that one. Let's go. All right, we're going to do a battle, too, while we're doing that. Let's go. Battle time! Here we go. There's a little side game we played called Stream Raiders. Very, very fun. Something fun to do when we're warping from planet to planet and whatnot. It's still warping, by the way. All right, that's a win. Open Captain's Chest. Grant some rewards. Jeff getting some extra love. Tank love there. Bo coming in MVP. Let's go ahead and rock on to the next one. Start battle. Let's do it. Oh, let's get Norbert out here. Norbert's going to heal the heck out of you guys. I feel like we can cluster over here on that left side. Get you guys some more loot. Let's do it. When you scan a planet, does it tell you if it has water or not? You know, I can't remember. You can actually see that if you just go into your discoveries. And it will tell you over here. Let's see. Weather, abundant. It doesn't really say right there. But I kind of remember that one of these paradise planets was just a water planet. This one's the desert one. I should rename this base. So I know it's the Paradise Desert. So it's like a paradise planet, but it's a desert paradise planet. Let me turn my sound back on. That's not where I'm going. Base computer. Paradise 2. Paradise 2. Desert. Trade base. Sometimes it takes forever for those names to upload too. But we'll try. Okay, so we know that's Paradise 2 is our desert planet. And let's go to our other... See, every time I find a paradise planet, I put a base on it. Usually right away. I think there was one of them I forgot to do. As well. So that's Paradise 2. And let's go to the original Paradise planet and see what it's got. I did get some sleep. I did go to sleep actually early. I stopped the stream early last night. Went straight to sleep, and man, I was out. I mean, I literally said, okay, I was pushing myself way too much this week. I'm going to lay down and hopefully fall asleep, and bam, I went right to sleep. I was so exhausted. We've been running late on the streams. I've been working on tons of stuff during the day, not taking any naps like I usually do. But I did get some awesome rest. So that's why I'm so peppy today. I got a little pep in my step. Yeah, there we go. This is our actual proper paradise planet. I love these planets. I love these paradise planets like this because you can just run and run and run and get salvage materials all day, every day. They do have storms from time to time on some of them, but I have gotten one that had 0 storms. No storms and no sentinel activity, and you could just literally run around forever and collect everything. Right, you could do all of your things right here, which are way up on the hill. This thing gives you like words. I could just keep going and going as many hours as I wanted to spend on it. I could go and collect. Now, also, this one collects some resources for me right over here. You can see it's got some additional silver. So it's 68,000 silver in this one as well. I actually have 2 silver areas. I forgot about that. That's something we'll need to mark again on this base. Let's go ahead, and our base computer is going to be in here. So this is Paradise. Let's call this let's call it Paradise. Paradise 1 plus Silver Farm. There we go. That's a much better name for that. There we go. See, I was going to turn this into my primary base, but it has storms all the time. Now, one of the things that I would love is a blue planet. It's a 3-star with a trade platform with a paradise planet with no adverse weather. Am I asking too much? I don't think so. So we're going to grab this silver out of here, too. I forgot about all this silver over here. Let's throw it in our high-capacity slot, some of it, and the rest of it in our storage container so we don't max out our inventory. So we put a bunch of it into our cargo over here, and then we have a little bit of it in there, and we're going to convert a lot of that when we get more gold later on. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna get on our ship. That's what we're doing. We're getting on our ship, which is probably down below us. The reason why I build a ship platform is it puts the ship down below us usually. Oh no, I did. I landed on this one. This one has one up above. That's right. I made a platform up above, so it would be here. This is actually a really cool configuration of your base to fit it perfectly inside the trade base, so that when stuff is landing, right, you could run over there and talk to that guy, and buy stuff from him. You can look and see if you see any ships and whatnot. I actually really like this configuration of that, and I like to have my ship on the top. If I can just take off, go look for some water. Let's hope we got some. There's a little water. It doesn't look like much, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Let's go. It's like radiated water. Come on. Sometimes my landing sequence doesn't kick in. I just find the nearest thing of water is orange water, so I'm sure this is going to be awesome. Oh, I see some stuff under there. Wow, could it be that easy, everybody? Oh, no. Scan it first. Oxygen and cryophosphate. Whoa, bad stuff coming at me. Meanies tried to get me. All right, well, cool. I don't think we've gotten any of that, so what the heck? Let's stock up. Nice about having a really nice multi-tool, or at least a decent one. We're still going to go on an adventure, but it would have been way fun to not know that it was underwater. It would have been fun to collect it eventually. So we've definitely collected it at some point. All right, so that's that. Anything else? What do we got over here? Let's scan this. Photosynthesis. Kelp sack. Okay, a little kelp sack. Life systems, not anymore. Again, remember, it has a whole underwater component to this game where you can build giant underwater bases. There are some planets where there is a massive, massive amount of stuff underwater. Well, let's keep checking it out. Pure ferrite and sodium. Not what we're looking for. Alright, well, at least we found something new in there. At least we hadn't had it in a minute. We could build up our ability to go underwater more as well. Just scan a little bit of this stuff. Ferrite dust and paraffin. Don't need that. And off we go. Landing on the side of the steep hill is generally discouraged. That's fine. Now we know we've seen a lot of planets that were just pure water planets. We'll give this one another shot. Now, it also could be different types of water, too. It has different types of stuff in it. Relax. Relax over there. Boom. Bye-bye. Holy mackerel, look at that thing. Think that might be it? Let's find out. Chlorine and dehydrogen. Just before my thing ran out. Look at that. Wow. I don't think I've ever even seen that yet. They've had a lot of new stuff underwater and whatnot. Never even seen those big chlorine and dehydrogen stuff. That's awesome, though. Because that's some serious chlorine. Chlorine, by the way, look at that. Just 64 chlorine right there is worth 38,000. That's actually the most valuable thing in the game. And when you do a massive ton of chlorine, but it takes time. Cryophosphate, phosphate, well, we know where that is now. Now, see, I should actually be marking this down, right? Because I'm going to forget that we had that here. You guys will have to remember, because I'm going to do my best to remember, but I doubt it. I doubt it. And we've already looked at this stuff here. We know that's going to give us that stuff there. Oh, hold on. There's something over here that we haven't scanned. Unidentified plant. Let's get this plant going on. Carbon and star bulb, so we can get star bulb under there. Armored clam. We got some little bit of unknown fishies, hopefully not piranhas. Boom. I don't do much scanning in the layered game, unless you're looking for something. All right. Maybe on another planet. Maybe this is not the correct planet for finding that thing. Now, let's go ahead and see what this planet has got on it. So it's got copper, silver, and star bulb. So that one says sulfur. Again, we're trying to sulfide. So maybe if we have somewhere where it has the sulfur and water. Oh, we're on Tycoon 6 there. System 6. Maybe if it has sulfur and water, maybe that'll be it. So again, don't tell me. Part of the fun is just trying to discover where it is and trying to think it through. And I talk a lot out loud on my thought process here. So if you're new to the stream, you might not know that. That I'm not asking the chat, hey, chat, tell me. I'm just talking out loud. What am I thinking, and why am I doing what I'm doing? That's kind of my style. That's the way I do my stream, and I think it's really fun. I like that. I like how to know how people think and how they solve problems and that kind of stuff. And I like to go and try to reverse engineer it. And that's exactly what I would have done. I would have done, okay, it's at the planet. Probably it has our sodium, which is actually not sulfur, but sodium. So we'll go look for a planet that has sodium in this area. We got Rispos U49. Rispos is a kind of a brownish planet. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one. Now, don't tell me if that's right or not. The part of the fun of a game, and I don't go look up stuff on wikis. I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't steal away those fun moments that I like to have in game. I don't steal them away from myself. Because I feel like when you cheat or you shortcut or stuff like that, you're not cheating the game. You're cheating yourself out of those moments of going, oh, that's how you do that thing. Right? I love those moments. Those are my favorite moments in gaming. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's look at this over here. I can't see it because for some reason they made it where it's harder to see the planets from further away. So I have to get right up on it. There we go. That's not what I'm looking for. This is not the planet you are looking for. This way. Where are you at, planet? Over here. That's not brown. Oh, well, brownish, I guess. There it is. Let's go. So let's hope that we've got first some underwater areas. And again, it's sulfide. So sulfide comes typically from sodium. So we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Could be completely wrong. And it's okay to be wrong, everybody. You don't have to know everything. In fact, not knowing everything is the enjoyment of any game. My favorite part of any game is the beginning of the game. Is when you don't know nothing. You don't know where stuff is. You don't know how to find stuff. You don't know how to craft things. You don't know anything about the game. And you just go in and you're like discovering all these things. You're making all this stuff. It's like that childlike wonder when you were a kid. When you were a kid, you're like, whoa, look at this cool ladybug. Oh, wow, that's the coolest thing ever. As adults, people lose that. They lose that childlike wonder. They lose that amazingness that is the world that we live in. Because they're so busy working and they're so busy grinding and grinding and grinding, they lose those moments of discoveries in their life. I try to never lose that. Even at 50 years old, I still love to discover new things every single day. And I feel like that's a life worth living right there. What's this? What do we got right there? I saw that. Where'd it go? Trade platform already? We just coming in. With a little trade platform. That's like fate trying to tell me something right there. Look at this planet. Ah, nice, but no water. So it's telling me to put a base right there. That's what it's telling me to do. But I don't know if I really need one. What else is on this planet? Sodium, ammonia. I guess we get some ammonia from there. And some fungal mold. Nah. I'm going to resist the urge. I'm going to regret it later. Watch this. It's going to be like tons of water right over the side here. A little settlement there. Not as easy as it looks to find water, huh? I find this is the rule of games that when you're looking for it, you can't find it, but when you're not looking for it, you're tripping over it. You're like, ah, God, please, no more water. The water's everywhere. When you're not looking for it, I'm telling you, you can't find it. It's pretty fun. That's the rule of games. You're 50. I thought you were like 38. Well, thank you, Javier. I appreciate the kind words. I know you're lying, but thank you. I've been through some rough times, so I got some mileage, if you know what I mean. I got some mileage on the age there. But yeah, I turned 50 June 23rd, just last month before last. Yeah. Turned 50. Was my 5-year partner anniversary, or 5-year Twitch anniversary, 3-year partner anniversary as well. All at the same time, at the same month. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing how all that stuff collided. All right, 0 water, everybody. Okay. That's how you're going to be today, are you? I'm running out of time, too. All right, come on. We want to just find this one last thing, maybe. We might have to pick this up next time. Found another planet with 0 water. All right, awesome. I'm just going to glance from up here. Nope. I think it's devoid of water. Okay, well, that's planet's a bust. I'm not going to look for it for an hour on there. Let's see what else got sodium. So we're on this one right here. Any others that have sodium? No. All right, well, then let's go ahead and head up to the space station. And so what I was doing there, by the way, was I was going around the other side of the planet. Sometimes one side of the planet is completely just water with little islands, and then you go around the other side, and then it's all solid. So I could keep going, and it might still be there, but I'm going to go to the space station, and then we're going to go from there. Kevin, don't forget to save if you're about to switch games. Oh, I won't forget. I won't forget. Well, I might forget. You never know. I've been saving pretty well today. Pretty well. So we're going to go way back over here. And then we're going to try one of our base planets. Now, see, they really reduced the amount of ships that come in and out of here, which I think was a mistake. I think it was much cooler when a lot more ships were here when you came in, and they came in and out of there. I think that was way cooler. I think they should revert that back. But while I'm here, I might as well check the auction hall, see what it's got. Now, I've probably seen this stuff in the auction hall as I've gone around as well. But I don't need any of that right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to need it later on, that's for sure. All right, nothing there. Okay. So let's go back to some of our starter planets. We'll give this one more try, and if not, we'll come back and do it later on. Let's see. Where's our starter? Probably our settlement base. And our settlement base would be in Tycoon System 1. Well, let's go to Tycoon System number 1. And let's go check and see if we can do some underwater stuff there. Now, there was a bunch of underwater planets that I saw since way back day. Follow us since July 9th. That's a long time. That's true, Tyler. That is a long time. Thank you so much for the follow, love. Appreciate you hanging out in the stream today as well. In fact, because you've been following so long, I'm going to give you an extra 1,000 kiss caps right there in the chat, including everybody else in the chat. Now everybody loves you for coming into the stream. Giving them some extra love as well. We spread the love around here. Now, again, we're going to go ahead and check our trade. Now, again, you can try to find it in the trade here. Probably going to be fairly rare to find it in there. Probably, again, fairly rare to find it on your other peeps as well. But we'll go ahead and go to number 2 station here, or number 1, and then we'll look through Tycoon 1 for where our sodium. So, New Omford. What does it look like? It's a moon. Yeah, New Omform. Looks like it looks like it's moon size, but I don't actually think it's a moon. I think it's actually its own planet. Normally it would say moon. But let's go out and check it out and see if that's got any water on that planet. Now, obviously, we could just go to a blue planet, which might have some water on it. But we're just trying out this theory. Again, this is part of the fun of the game. That's Tycoon HQ there. New Amphur. That is a moon. Okay, there we go. See, it says moon of the planet. I thought it looked like a moon. I just got a base on this planet. See, I don't know what the name of the base is. Because it doesn't tell me. It just says your base. Well, let's go to the base. Whoa, there we go. Let's go to the base and see what it is. Most likely something like trade base or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Flying too fast. Come on. Any of them is fine. There we go. I like the red ship. Too cool. C-class, though. I'll pass. Alright, name of this base is Toxic Trade Base. Alright, that's a dead giveaway. So this is a toxic planet. Now we know. Let's see if we can find an underwater toxic place. We out. Every planet we go to, everybody, apparently has 0 water. Again, when we stop looking for it, tons of it. Tons of it everywhere. And there's a bunch of planets I know that are just, thing. Oh, look at this. Little crashed, freighter there. Alright, so, nope. Let's go up in the atmosphere again. We're going to try our little bounce around the other side trick. Oh, too close. I go up a little bit higher. There we go. Little too far away. Look at this cool outer atmosphere. That is awesome. Wow, I really like the way this planet is set up with that cool rounded outer atmosphere. Neato. Alright. Not seeing much though. Well, everybody, looks like we're gonna have to postpone that for next time. We tried. And again, that's part of the fun. Again, I don't like to have that kind of expiration and all the hours that it's gonna take me to figure that out. I don't mind. I like doing that. That's part of the fun. There we go. And it saved my game. Okay, so we're going to stop right there. We're going to go ahead and move in the back here. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to New World. And then we'll be back playing this some more next week. All right? Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.